SYC Rhode Island. The SYC Rhode Island, presented by Storm Bowling. The Storm U Championships are brought to you by I Am Bowling, the official merchandiser for the SYC. By PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18. And by KEGEL, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm U Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish, Utah. The SYC Rhode Island, live from East Providence Lanes in East Providence, Rhode Island. Welcome to the 2023 SYC Rhode Island. The SYC Rhode Island, presented by Storm Bowling. The Storm U Championships are brought to you by I Am Bowling, the official merchandiser for the SYC. By PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18. And by KEGEL, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm U Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish, Utah. The SYC Rhode Island, live from East Providence Lanes in East Providence, Rhode Island. Welcome to the 2023 SYC Rhode Island. The SYC Rhode Island, presented by Storm Bowling. The Storm U Championships are brought to you by I Am Bowling, the official merchandiser for the SYC. By PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18. And by KEGEL, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm U Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish, Utah. The SYC Rhode Island, live from East Providence Lanes in East Providence, Rhode Island. Welcome to the 2023 SYC Rhode Island. The SYC Rhode Island, presented by Storm Bowling. The Storm U Championships are brought to you by I Am Bowling, the official merchandiser for the SYC. By PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18. And by KEGEL, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm U Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish, Utah. The SYC Rhode Island, live from East Providence Lanes in East Providence, Rhode Island. Welcome to the 2023 SYC Rhode Island. The SYC Rhode Island, presented by Storm Bowling. The Storm U Championships are brought to you by I Am Bowling, the official merchandiser for the SYC. By PBA Junior, the PBA Youth Club for bowlers under the age of 18. And by KEGEL, built for bowling. By Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Footwear, Master Accessories, Ballard's Bowling Academy, by T&D Transportation, and by Quality Respite and Home Care. All scoring is provided by Bowl Metrics, official tournament management system of the Storm U Championships. This year, all SYC events and tournaments are aligned with charities, Ballard versus the Big C, and Make-A-Wish, Utah. The SYC Rhode Island, live from East Providence Lanes in East Providence, Rhode Island.
All right, good Sunday morning,
Hey.
Storm Nation. I'm Blair Blumenscheid. That, right there, is Gigi.
Good morning, y'all.
Gigi, your look today.
I got the hair on, man. The headset got
listen. I want to be you. I want to be you. Like, you've got this cool coat.
Yeah, man.
Look,
Y'all
rock,
see it?
rock
Can y'all
this
see it?
Yeah. It's awesome. It's like zips on the side. Like, it's awesome.
Side zip.
If you are here today, get a picture with Gigi because her look is awesome today.
Good morning.
We got hair problems.
Yeah, man. All right, there we go. The hair was just doing what it wanted to do.
Yeah. All right, so we're talking Rhode Island. We are back.
Yes.
It is day 2.
Yes.
They got 5 more games.
5 more.
Then we're going to name the first ever SYC Rhode Island champion.
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I heard announcements. Possible comeback 2025, right?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. I think I cannot say enough good things about East Providence Lanes.
Oh, yay. This is a good center. It's a great center. It's wide enough. It's big enough. There's space for everybody.
It's fantastic. John was in Alex
Okay.
Aguiar was in here yesterday. And he goes, yeah, how many 60-lane centers do you come in that there's no, like, beams or, like, pillars? And I'm like, I literally stopped and looked.
Right.
And I was like, I didn't even realize
Exactly.
it until you said it. And then I was looking, and now I can't not see it.
Exactly. It's just, like, you could just see everything, too.
Yeah.
It's just the lighting is great.
It's amazing. Yeah, so we are Leanne said she's going to work. 2024 schedule's already been announced. We announced that for the kids. Just end the tours because there is so much to bowl for kids.
There's so much. Like I was saying, man, yesterday. If we had SYCs when I was a youth bowler, you guys would see me all the time.
Yeah, we
all
would
the
have.
time.
Little Gigi.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they weren't, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I apologize.
it's okay. But we're here now.
We are
here.
Yeah. But next year we got our schedule, but they're going to work on 2025 back to Rhode Island. We're going to see if we can get some more sponsors, do some different stuff. So.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
2025. Manny, if you're watching this, you better be.
Manny.
I will make sure Manny is bowling in 2025.
Did you talk to Manny yesterday?
I haven't. I didn't get a chance to.
All right.
So
you
when
need
I
to
do,
give me the Manny update.
Yes.
Like, I want a video or something with you and Manny. Like,
Right.
Listen, we had the talk.
Manny, why weren't you here? Okay, this is for Blair. We need to know why.
Yeah, right.
Because you need to be here in 2025.
Yeah, I was so looking forward to it. Anyway, all right, let's talk about the bowlers we have.
Right, bowling.
We got Maxwell Bursch, Micah Voris,
Okay.
Noah Riley, Thomas Bell, William Jacobs. And I want to embarrass Micah again. I might in this game. I showed it a little bit yesterday. Micah was, he's been with us for a very long time. I have this video of him bowling in 2017 in Reno, Nevada.
Okay.
And it's adorable. So we're gonna show that. We're gonna show that. But,
that's exciting.
Yeah. So and Thomas, this is his first SYC. He said he's been chatting with me this weekend.
Right.
Said it's not been the best SYC for him. He's kind of just like trying to get through it, but the long pattern might be good.
I think so. Yeah, we actually talked a little bit yesterday. I was helping him while I was going through vlogging a little bit and helping with score corrections. Actually, on his pair twice. But then he was like, short wasn't really my thing. And we talked about short, and he was like asking me about short. Did I like it or do I like it? And I was like, when I was younger, no. I explained that I could only throw a spare ball situation. I was like, that's why you come out here and bowl, so you figure out, the things you're good at, the things that you're not so good at, and, how to improve. So he's like, yeah, I got to practice. I say, yeah. But we got one more day, so, let's do what we can for the next day, long pattern, which is right now. And then when you go home, you know what you need to work on.
Amen.
Right.
I mean, that's what it's all about. And you know
Exactly.
this, like, even on tour, you guys, you don't know everything yet, Gigi, do you?
Right. No. Good God, no. I'm learning each day. Every tournament, every shot, could have did this sooner. Hand position. What are people doing on my lane? There's so many variables. I like to tell people, for those who don't really know about maybe too much about bowling, or they're just like, why do you have all these bowling balls? And I'm like, I like to call them invisible variables. There's just a lot of things happening on the lane that you can't see.
Yes.
And so sometimes we can't even see them.
Nope.
But this is why we have different ball options. And, we see our ball doing one thing, and it's like, okay, we got to make a move or we got to make a ball change. And, someone who might not really be in the bowling space, they might not know that. So I like to just say there's invisible variables. So
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not sure what's going on with my live stream form this weekend,
Right.
but people are not filling it out.
Oh, no.
So I don't have bios on the
Come
youth
on,
bowlers.
guys.
I know. I want to talk about you, but I don't know. So we gave you some Thomas insight. Maxwell Bursch has a really cool jersey on. I'm loving this jersey.
Wait, where?
Right in front of us. Maxwell.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I saw the last name. Okay. I was looking for the first name.
Oh, yeah.
What city is that?
I don't. Is it Rhode Island?
It don't look like. Well,
Oh, no. It might be.
It don't look like it.
I don't know.
Is that the Statue of Liberty? To the left? That is not the Statue of Liberty.
It's not. No, ma'am. I'm not sure what city. But here's the cool thing. So that's one of the SYC jersey designs. I just don't know what city.
Oh, God, hold. All right, bet.
And no, it's Junior Gold.
Junior Gold.
It's not the SYC
Indiana.
jersey. So that would be Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the city.
But I Am Bowling does the SYC jerseys. They also are the sponsor of Junior Gold. They do all the jerseys. They have tons of design on their website, and we love it. We're here for it.
Yes.
All right, so Micah, he's getting close. William Jacobs here. Another cool jersey.
I'm trying to look.
Right in front of us.
Wait, where? What the?
Will
Come
Jacobs.
on!
Gigi.
Right, what is wrong with
See, this is when we need your Gigi
right,
energy
I
drink.
know. I'm literally like looking at the scores. I'm not even like I'm looking at the names.
Okay,
I'm not even
okay.
looking at the right.
That's
Need to be-
okay.
I'm looking at the.
You
Oh,
got
he got an SYC jersey on.
He does.
Yeah, that was nice.
I think he's throwing a gem.
I like that. Yeah, it looked like a gem. I see a
did.
gem up there, a magic gem. I see they're bowling on a long pattern for those who are tuning in. I see a ruby out there.
Micah did not like that off his hand.
He didn't.
He's like, no, that's not it. That ain't it.
And I see a Zen Master.
Ooh.
A little bit of everything.
We got a shout out for Nick. I think Mrs. McLean is on here watching Chance.
Go,
Hi, Lori.
Nick. Go, Nick. Yeah,
No, go
Nick.
Chance. And Nick. Go Nick and Chance.
Go, Nick. And Chance. Yeah, go, Nick.
There you go,
Chance.
Gigi.
Yeah.
We got Mrs. Trentler is back again. It's so, I love that we have this SYC family and then the parents are on watching. And I get to have like conversations with some of the parents. Like,
That's
I'm
really
like,
cool.
you're not here, but I talked to you the entire time.
Exactly. You
Yeah,
know
it's
exactly
great.
what's going on.
It's great. I love it.
Shake it off, Micah. Shake it off. It's okay.
All right. Micah opened.
Yeah, he did.
Unfortunately. Sorry, Micah.
Sometimes I wonder what goes through their heads.
With Micah, he
Just
is
like in general,
He's like, all right, I'm letting that go and I'm moving on because these kids are good.
I love that.
Yeah, all these kids. I mean, they don't get frustrated, which I'm like, at least outwardly. You know, they're getting frustrated.
Inwardly,
but,
yes.
But when I was a kid, I had a little bit of frustration.
I had tantrums.
I did too. I
did.
not my mental game. If there was one thing I needed to work on, it was that.
Oh yeah, no, me too for sure. Me too for sure. It's gotten a lot better, but oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I definitely
agreed.
need to work on it.
I needed to be like these kids when I was a kid. They're awesome.
They really are.
It's incredible. I mean, it's great coaching, great parenting. You guys rock.
Yes.
We'll just watch them. You guys do all the work.
Oh, this is so cool to see, man. Like, what? 2-day tournament,
Yeah.
practice session. All these kids in Rhode Island.
Chance on lane 51. That is
Oh!
a 4-bagger.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
7-pin.
Yeah, see you, Chance. I mean, see you 7-pin, not see you,
Yeah.
Chance. Ooh. Okay, Micah struck.
Get out of there.
Okay, so now we have to go back in time.
Okay, back in time.
So this is little Micah Voris.
Oh my.
Oh, look at it. Wait. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh my. He got the little New Balance shoe on. That was so cute.
I need to go back for all the parents watching. I have footage of your children when they're younger. I'm going to start going back in time. I think that's my December project because we don't have an SYC in December. So December, my goal is to go back and get a bunch of different like young footage of kids.
Yeah. Do a little collage,
Oh
like
my
a.
gosh.
Oh, that was so cute. He had a good borrow too. He threw it good.
Yeah.
In that video.
When Micah saw it on Friday,
Yeah.
he told me, he goes, I threw it better back then. I'm like, Micah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, stop.
Oh, he threw that so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, anyway, little flashback.
Right. That would be
That's
me with the little dances on the lane.
I just loved it.
Like,
I'm like, oh
yeah.
my gosh, what is this?
Channel my inner Micah.
Fantastic. But what's fun is, like, some of these kids, now we're watching the U18 division in front of us, but even now, if like they could go and be PBA players, and we have footage of them bowling.
Yes.
Like when they're this age, they can go back and clip it, and it could show up on a PBA telecast someday.
That would
or
be
PWBA telecast.
Right. That would
Yeah.
be great. That would really be great.
How funny if there's like commentary of Gigi commentating a strike on a PBA telecast because you were commentating in the SYC live.
That would be crazy.
Oh,
Wait, that would
man.
be crazy.
Yeah, it could happen.
It could.
It's possible.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's a
Gigi.
Zen Master. I love that ball. Good shot.
Gigi, I need you to make like a wake up podcast because I would listen to it every morning. Like I'd be like, okay, wake up with Gigi.
Right. Today, guys, start the day. We are going to.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I need everybody on their feet.
Oh.
Energy crazy.
I think did you talk to your parents about our deal we're working out with the energy drink?
I told them, I was like, it's
Yeah.
called the GG Energy Effect. And
Yeah.
they started smiling. I'm like, it's a great idea, guys.
I mean, we can make this, when this happens,
It was a
I
great
want to taste your energy drink first.
Blair is going to be the first one.
Thank you.
She's going to be the first one.
Let's go.
Yeah, and then the person who's in the chat who came up with the name,
yeah.
they're the second.
Yes.
1A, 1B.
Yes.
So technically, really, both one. But
yes, I get it. I'm in.
Yes.
I'll share.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, yes.
All right,
Let's
here's
see
Mr. Micah.
Right. See what you finna do.
Micah has been a member of Junior Team USA. He's won some SYC titles.
Do it. Yeah. Don't play with him.
He liked it.
I think
That's
that's,
a
a phase.
double.
Is that a phase 2?
It did look phase 2E or
Oh,
DNA.
That ball is great. Micah, what ball? Micah, what ball is that?
DNA.
Oh, that's a DNA.
DNA.
Okay.
It's in your DNA.
Wow, I thought it was a phase 2. That's a DNA. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, DNA, I see you.
He's here for it.
Wow, yeah, the phase 2 is a great ball.
Phase 2 is a great ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great ball.
It's pretty good.
So that's another ball that's on the rack, the DNA.
Will, I see you, Will, out there. That was a great shot.
Wow.
For a double. Now, these guys are like, okay, here we go. Last day, I'm just going to strike. That's my entire plan. I got no other plan. I'm just striking.
Yes. Yes. Especially, too, after yesterday, listening to some of them or talking to some of them about the short pattern.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, tomorrow we're going for the score. And I was like, especially Josh. I talked to him and Brady a little bit.
Yeah.
Brady shot the 300 during the medium pattern. He
Yeah.
was going crazy with, the million strikes in a row. And then I asked him, I was like, how was the short pattern? They were both like, we're ready for tomorrow. I'm like, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
We're ready for the long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The short pattern proved to be tricky for some.
Yes, it
Not
definitely.
for others, but for some.
Yes.
It was very tricky.
I would agree.
Chance McLean update. That's a 5-bagger.
5-bagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm ready. I'm here.
I see some strikes on the board today. Some in a row.
Yeah. I did the insight from John and Alex and even Mike yesterday on East Providence Lanes is this end of the bowling center is money down here.
Okay.
So they're like, this is where the scores are.
Right.
This is where it happens. This is the good bay. Like,
Yes.
so if you're listening, youth bowlers or parents,
Right.
you're on the good pairs.
Take some notes.
Ah, that was a good shot by Thomas.
Okay.
That was great.
Yaga Tor. Don't play with him. Good shot, Thomas.
Yeah. Double. I like it.
Yay. He
He's
took
like-
almost a yay.
He's like, yes.
Right. Cheer for each other.
Amen.
It was kind of cool too to see some of the kids with their, they got the new ruby
Yeah.
or new ball, they got the ruby, and to see them punch it in the pro shop and then out here throwing it. I see some surface changes. I see them a little bit dull. I see them a little bit shiny.
They're smart, right?
Yeah, I'm here. I was like, are you guys gonna drill it? Because I want to see him go down the lane.
Yeah.
I really do, especially too after John. He was in the booth yesterday. After a couple days ago, he shot 869 with the ruby.
Yeah.
So now when I saw them getting the ball, I'm like, I want to see everyone throw the ruby.
Yeah.
It's such a good ball.
It is a really good ball.
Really good ball.
Yeah, that one's great. And like you said, it's good with different surface adjustments.
Exactly.
It takes it really well.
Yes.
I love the ruby.
Me too.
Yeah, I threw it at Nationals last year and I loved it.
Oh,
It was
it's
great.
so good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Team Storm, man. Hashtag Storm Nation, don't play with us.
Amen. Amen. What you do?
Chance got 6 in a row.
Oh, Chance.
6-pack.
Chance and his fan club in Maryland.
That's
They're
a
here for him.
6-pack.
They're here. They're here in person and online.
Let's go, Chance. Let's go.
The Maryland crew, by the way, let me tell you. The Maryland crew, if you are looking for people to hang out with,
Yeah.
go meet someone from Maryland.
Maryland?
They are like,
Okay.
it's happening. They do like tailgates at
Uh-huh.
tournaments. They bring like snacks
For
and
real?
like lunch for all the, like, it is, yeah. Like,
What? I actually, in the parking lot, I saw a big RV. I wonder if that has to do anything with the
no.
Maryland crew. Because you're saying
they could
snacks and
they
stuff.
could have an RV. I don't think they have it this tournament.
Oh, okay.
But when they can drive and
Right.
we're at, like, Delaware, like,
Yeah.
oh man, like, I'm
Okay.
telling you, Maryland.
Because you said snacks and stuff, so I'm envisioning in the RV like someone packing lunches and get the snacks
They
ready
bring
and all that.
tables. They bring like chairs, like lawn chairs. They bring like
A real
crock pots of-
tailgate.
I'm not like they do not mess around.
I need to see this in person. Oh my god!
Like I'm telling you.
Right? Are we tailgating for the football game? No, we're here for the bowling. What are you talking
Let's
about?
go, right? Like youth bowling.
Yes, youth bowling at
That's
that.
fantastic.
Right.
Yeah. If you need a family, go meet someone from Maryland. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Hey, we got Del Ballard in the chat.
Della.
We love Del.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Let's go.
How are you? How are you in CDB, man?
I don't know
How
if
are you
they're
guys?
watching Vandy this weekend. Vandy had a tournament. Alyssa is bowling there.
Okay. Yep.
Now because she's in college, which
Yes.
makes me feel old. Because I'm like, Alyssa, wait a minute. You're a sophomore in college.
I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, sophomore, right?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
Nice job, Micah.
Oh.
That's a good one.
All right. Pick it up. Pick it up. Bowling is an interesting sport, man. It makes me happy, but it makes me mad. But I just love it. It just,
I think the kids can relate to that.
yeah, like what? Oh, Del said they're fine. They're in Nashville for Parents Weekend.
Oh, Parents
Ooh,
Weekend.
shout out to the parents.
What do you do at Parents Weekend?
I don't know. I don't know if my parents ever went to Parents
My
Weekend.
parents
yet.
didn't go to Parents
I
Weekend.
don't think they ever went. Like,
really, they're like, you're in college.
no, right. They came to drop me off, help pick me up.
But to be fair, though, they live in Rhode Island.
Yeah,
and you went
we're-
to Nebraska.
We were like thousands of miles away. I'm like, guys, just FaceTime me.
Yeah. I'll see you at Christmas.
Right. I'll see you Thanksgiving, Christmas. You don't need to come to Parents Weekend.
I took my little sister. There was like a sibling weekend, I think. I took her. They set up like carnival games and stuff. She was little.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you can come to this.
Right.
It's fun. I'll walk around. I'll buy you stuff.
Aww.
You know.
Play.
Chance still alive here. Look
Oh,
at this.
7 in a row.
Chance McLean.
I missed
I'm
the 7th
telling you.
one.
I did too. We were talking about Dell being at Parents Weekend.
Yes. I see 7 in a row, 3 in a row, a double, 3 in a row. I feel like
There's
today's
some
going to be a
striking.
strike fest, especially when they open up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, game one, you never know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how did practice go on that pair? Did you guys
Exactly.
break it down?
Right.
But then you go to like if whoever's coming to Chance's pair should come and watch what Chance is doing.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Right.
Hint, hint.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'd be going. Where is Chance playing the lanes? And
Where is
what
he?
did he eat for breakfast? Because I need to do exactly what Chance did.
Exactly. And he's up right now. We're
'Kay.
hoping he's
Okay,
going
let's
for
see.
this 8-bagger.
Let's go.
Let's go, Chance. Let's go.
How can you not smile at Gigi?
I'm just so goofy.
Gigi's the best. Gigi is the best.
Thank you, Blair Blair. Come on, Chance. Let me see what you got. Let's go. We're rooting for the strike.
For everyone watching,
Yes.
he'll be up on 51, so it should be right there. in
There you
the,
go.
The green flag.
Yes. Green stripe right down the middle.
Yeah, I love it.
And he goes, takes his step. Yagator. What is he going to do?
Ooh.
Dang! Chance is out here, man.
Oh
8 in a
my
row. Don't
gosh.
play with him.
That was 10 back.
It was 10 back, and he walked away like, this is what I do.
Legit.
He walked away. Cool, got his little drink. Probably water's in there. Maybe a little Gatorade. I don't know. Took his
Wow.
drink. He said,
like, not nervous at all. Like,
he said this
carrying
is
on
too easy.
conversa-
Too easy, Chance.
Wow.
This is too easy.
you go, Chance. You do you over there. We're gonna just let you do you.
Yes.
Because that's unreal.
We're rooting, man. We're going
Oh,
9
yeah.
in a row coming up in a couple.
Yeah, and we're not even like Anyway, I don't know.
It's game number 1. They haven't even been bowling for 15 minutes, I don't think.
No.
We already got eight in a row on the board.
But, yeah, no big deal. Shake it off. Some of the Maryland crew down here. I see
they're here.
Nick Trentler down here. He just looked down. He's like, hey, look what Chance is doing.
Exactly.
He's like 1, 2, 3 pairs away. So, yeah.
He got 8 in a row.
All right, Mr. Micah here, who I told you before we went on, Micah is one of those really consistent bowlers. He doesn't have, like, big blocks necessarily.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really have really bad blocks. Now, he told me on the short pattern he kind of struggled.
Yeah.
Medium was better.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this morning, he's just not he's just not getting comfortable.
Yeah.
He did not like
Oh, get out of it. Let him know. Freaking Micah, point at the pins.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, Blair. I'm
No,
just so
you're good.
energized.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
I love it. She's like in. Micah,
I'm into the shots, and then I have the headset on too, guys. So like, I'm probably louder than I think I am.
You're fine.
And they
You're good.
are probably looking at me like, "Oh my god, good, yeah, man." See, he needed that because the last one he wrapped a 10. So
Yes.
it's just nice to see that. And then when they get into the shots,
Well,
it's even better.
It looks like he's moved left on this pair already.
Yes, I would agree.
Already.
Yes,
But I need to pull up the pattern.
Lane's transitioning fast.
Yeah, let's look at what we got going on today.
Let's see.
I lost my printout. To be fair, Leanne takes care of me and prints out each pattern. She writes live stream on it, and she brought it down on Friday, and I lost it. So now I have to go and find it myself.
We are gonna find the.
All right, here we go. We got
Chance
it.
is coming up too. On lane 52.
Chancellor. It's a Chancellor. Okay, we got 46 feet, 28 mils.
Right.
So
Okay,
it's
nice
gonna
little-
break down.
Nice little pattern here. Yeah, and especially too the guys in their rev rates in the 2 hands. Chance is coming up. Here we go. Yagator. Hold. Oh!
Four pin. Good run.
Great run, Chance.
We got to the 9th grade. That's pretty good.
Yes, great run.
Yeah. All right, so who will be next?
Oh man, I was hoping that connected.
Oh, me too.
All right, pick it up, man. Strike out.
Wasn't a terrible shot. Like you said, it was a little left.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And still, it could have tripped it.
Easily.
It could have. Yeah.
Easily.
I'll take that on a shot that maybe I don't know if he liked it or not, but I'll take a 4-pin over a 4-9.
I'm telling you, though, I think Chance is in the right part of the lane. He can
Yes.
just keep moving left. and
Exactly.
He's got it. He's got good speed, good touch.
That's what you call good ball reaction.
There you go.
Oh no! Oh my God! Did you guys in the chat just see what happened on lane 51? That was the craziest 6-pin trip. If that stayed up, I would have cried.
Me too. Because you know what else? If you look, Sean had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have been the 6th 9 count in a row, but 7th for the game.
Oh my! I wonder if he was almost going to be in the fry zone. How we talked about the fry zone.
I think that was fry zone territory.
That would have been fry zone territory for me easily.
Yeah, because he, this is my Del Ballard. If you're still listening, Del preaches spares, right?
Yes.
Which everyone preaches spares, right? But when you have a game like that where you have 7 9 counts, I am going to miss one of those 9 counts because I'm fried in my head. You shouldn't do it. I'm not saying it's good, but it's impossible not to miss something when you're like, oh my God, another 9. Oh my God, 9.
It just happens, like you're trying to focus on the next shot, but
Yeah.
it's like you're just so mad that you have 6 9s in a row.
Yeah.
Like you're just trying to do what you can to
Yeah.
get the freaking corner out.
Yeah. And Del's like, no, Blair, make your spare.
And I'm like, no, I want to strike.
Amen.
But
That's
yeah,
where we're at.
but make the spares too.
Yeah. All right, so with strikes, we are almost done with game 1.
This is crazy. Two more frames to go.
This is gonna go fast today, and then we're going to be naming the first Rhode Island champions.
Yeah.
We could look before we. So I have a hard time looking at scores when you guys are putting them in because you're putting them in.
Oh yeah.
So going into today,
okay.
U12 boys, the leader, Trevor Mason.
Yeah.
With a significant lead, but Thomas Carter, who's local, he's having a great tournament.
Yeah, I saw him throwing it. I think he's on the same pair, if I'm not mistaken, same pair as Trevor. Yeah, I was
he throws it good.
watching him throw it, and I was like, oh, wow. And it's kind of funny, too, because, like, the littler kids, like, when I'm over there vlogging or whatever, like, when they strike, they look at me because they're waiting for the camera, and I'm like, I got y'all, don't worry.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Okay, so U15 boys, we got a tighter race.
Oh, yes.
Kai Struthers is in first. Donna McLean, silver. Alex Crawley in the bronze right now overall. But look, Joss is right behind him.
Right.
So yeah, it's tight in that one. U15 boys.
Yeah, 8 pins, 9 pins, 10 pins. Like, it's very close.
U15 girls. Anna Antony out in front. She is plus 11.
Yes, she is.
She's having a great tournament. Sadie Erb, junior gold champ. She's behind her, and then Liana Lucchesi.
Okay.
I think is in bronze right now, and then we have U18 boys. Christian Mouton out in front, plus 204.
Wow.
Nick Trentler, plus 188. And Brady McDonough, plus 163.
Yes, Brady had his big 300 game.
But let's just see.
Can I comment on that 300 game?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was, like, doing some scores, and I saw, like, kind of got a little quiet. Everyone was disappearing. Like, where did everyone going? Then I see Brady, he got the 11th one, so I ran over to get the 12th. But what I really enjoyed watching was, like, all of his friends, the crew, everyone. And then, too, like, someone was on the higher end.
Yeah.
I think 57, 58. And they all came over. They put their arms around each other. And they just surrounded him. And just both 300 games, like, they surrounded him. Or almost 300 games. They surrounded him. And, like, when Brady got, like, connected the last one, they went crazy, and I was like, that was just the coolest thing to see. Like, it made my heart so, like...
SYCs are so cool.
I was like, wow, it's really, like, a big, happy family here.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It was cool to see.
And, his crew is there, like, his buddies. But then the other kids are just like, they
Yes.
might not even know him. And they're like, yeah, we're here for it.
Exactly.
Like, it's awesome.
Everyone has their arms around each other. They were running on the lanes, giving high fives.
Yeah.
Everyone was so happy. The whole bowling center went crazy. It was really cool to see.
Yeah, so I just looked up on the U18 boys. Chance McLean, who could go out for 279 here, he was in 10th overall yesterday.
Really?
So this is a really good block. And the other thing that is in play today, Gigi,
Yes.
is our PBA Junior Never Give Up scholarship.
Okay.
So the gold medalists in each, Chance, don't bowl. He's like, I'm cool.
He's like, I'm going to go anyway.
There's Deadwood.
I'm going to just strike.
Like,
I don't matter.
literally.
279.
The lane is dark. The little thing, like the tool to get the Deadwood came down as he's throwing a shot, and he struck. What?
Yeah, Chance said nothing phases me, man. It's too easy.
Okay, that was good. So never give up.
Yes.
So you could have had the toughest short and medium block.
Yes.
And come in on the long pattern and kill it.
Right.
Be like not close to winning or whatever, and you get the Never Give Up scholarship.
What is included in the Never Give Up scholarship for those who don't know?
So it is $250 scholarship.
Okay.
You get the gold medal, obviously.
Yes.
But it's a nice little smart money into your account because we do award scholarship is awarded based on overall standings.
Okay.
So you could have had a really, really good block in the short and medium. And you may not be in the standings top and you don't get scholarship.
Right.
You get a medal.
Okay.
So,
right.
Yeah. So we award like consistency.
Yes. That's what we like.
That's the goal.
Oh, wow. That would be really cool. He just had a great first game.
279.
Yes.
I would go out on a limb and say that Chance is leading.
I definitely have to make sure that I get some video of him.
I would.
That has to enter. That has to make the vlog.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
To make it the vlog.
All right, Gigi, we are coming down to the end of game 1.
Yes.
I might sneak you back in 4 or 5.
Okay.
Game 4 or 5.
Okay.
But thank you for, first of all, people need to know something about Gigi.
Okay.
Now, you do live here in Rhode Island.
Yes.
But you're volunteering your time being here this weekend.
Yes, I am.
We love it, and thank you for giving back to the kids.
Of course.
We love having the pros here. The kids love having the pros here.
Yeah.
And it's great.
It's really cool, man, just to be in the atmosphere to see. And I honestly hope Micah gets his first one because he deserves it.
He does. Let's go, Micah.
Let's go, please.
All right, let's see.
Let's go, Micah. Let's go.
I'm here for your cheering.
And will it connect? He's walking it out.
Good.
Do it. Yeah. Look at the fist bump with the finger out.
Micah's cool. Micah's
Good
got some
job,
cool
man. Good job.
Now Micah just threw the first one and looked back. He's shaking his head. Is he like making a ball change? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
Micah's got like this is how you become this consistent because you're always thinking.
Yes.
Because I'm not thinking after that.
You're like, I just want another one. Like
I'm learning from Micah here. I'm supposed to be thinking every shot. Oh, I'm learning.
Like he really is. Like you can. I think that's another thing that's cool too when you can see like the player
Oh,
trying to figure, like in their face, trying to figure out what is happening.
Yeah.
Or what
right.
just happened, or what they need to do to.
Like are the lanes changing? Do I need
Yes.
to make a little move?
Right.
Like he struck and he's still thinking.
Right. Like, what is my ball doing? Like, why
Yeah.
did that happen?
Okay.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Didn't like it.
Didn't matter.
So,
He said,
so that one looked like he was further left. So he found some area.
That's what we like. That's what we like. We like when our ball holds and it hooks. Give us the money.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the money shot.
Now we're doing a ball change. We are trying the magic gem.
Woo. Magic gem time. Little re-rack here.
Yep.
Right. The pins are
lot of
scared.
re-rack.
A lot. Like, the pins are like,
Like-
you know what, Micah? You're going to strike anyway. So
Yeah.
this is what's going to look like after you strike. No pins on the deck.
Yeah. Yeah. The pins were so scared. They were like, Micah, you hit us too hard.
Let's go.
All right, so Will here. Will's like, I got a double. I had this unfortunate open in the 8th, which was unfair because it was a washout.
Right.
He has this super clean game other than that one frame.
But he can still strike out for some score.
Little left.
Ah!
There is some holds.
Yes.
There's a lot of holds.
Yes. Definitely the complete opposite than the short pattern.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw a couple balls that you missed in, and it was gone.
You just left gutter or 7-pin.
Yeah, for the record, that's what I would have been doing. I would have like hit the 7-pin like 12 times. I'm like, oh well, there it went.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, looks like we got some pins coming.
Ooh,
Nice spare.
Good spare.
Nice.
This was a really, really good game. William worked really hard for that game. 216.
Yes.
With an open.
All right.
Good game. Solid. I would be happy with that. Starting Sunday.
I definitely would be happy with that to start.
This whole pair actually.
Build from there.
Noah shot 187. Clean. Clean 187. That's frustrating. Thomas shot 190. Maxwell shot 194.
Right.
Micah in was 232. I would stick with the DNA, Micah. That's just me.
It looked like on that shot, too, he moved in
with
the magic gem. But also looked like it was a little missing, too. I don't know, but
Good
it
stuff.
did go to the face.
Good stuff. All right, Gigi.
But I'm excited.
Thanks again for hanging out game 1.
Bye, guys.
Gigi will be back. We gotta have this energy back in. So we're gonna take a really short break. We're gonna let some lanes change. I think we have John coming in next game. And yeah. Gigi, go pump up the kids.
Yes, man. Let me go get some people on the vlog, man. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. It's always #StormNation forever. Don't play with us.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
All right, we are back, and I am joined by Mr. John Vanhees.
Hello. Good
How are
morning. I am fantastic. How are you?
Good. We are loving Rhode Island, loving East Providence Lanes. I know Leanne was talking last night. We're hoping 2025, a little return.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Yes.
We've been very honored to have you guys here. This means a lot for us. As we talked about yesterday, it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest event we've had since the tour in the late 90s. So you're talking 25 years for sure that we've had something like that that's brought this much exposure.
Do it right here. So I could totally see us coming back, and I think we have a lot of ideas. It's a really cool area. We just got to get off Brown's parent weekend.
Yes, that was terribly unfortunate.
Yeah, no, it happens.
And you get right here at the end of the holidays, the tourist season for us too. Columbus Day weekend, Indigenous Peoples Day that weekend, and then the next weekend you get everything kind of closing up. All the tourists start leaving town. School's fully in effect for everybody.
Yeah.
And then things start to really open up. You get in the winter times, and then you start losing center availability because now we're all full.
Right. Yeah, they'll find a perfect weekend. And,
they'll make room for you guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's awesome. So. All right, so the bowlers we're watching, we are into the U18 boys division. Matthew Rogers, Evan Hatzman, Justin Rizzo, Matthew Grimaldi, and Jack Pearson. Jack is on our Storm All-American team, which is awarded every year. We have a big tournament. This year it was in Indy. There were like 250 kids that bowled, and Jack came in second overall, and he made the All-American team.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, he throws pretty good. He's actually one that's, you talked a little bit yesterday about work ethic. Matthew is a hard worker. He just threw that double. Jack Pearson here is a really hard worker, too. He's improved a ton over the years. And just by learning every time he steps out on a tournament, working with a coach back home, just getting games in.
That's what you got to do. Got to put the time in. You got to put the reps in. It all builds over time. You can't do anything quickly. Some guys can. Some gals can. They'll get there a little sooner than others, but the work is the work, and that's part of the journey. That's what makes it all fun. When you're coming out here for the tournament, you should have already done all the work. You should be out here enjoying the benefits and reaping the rewards of the work you put in.
Yeah.
Doesn't always work that way, but it should work that way more often than not. And I think that you could ask a lot of players over their history, over their careers, that when they were putting in an honest effort, because who can judge effort, right? Only the person doing it can judge the effort.
Absolutely.
So you know what you're capable of. You know what you're putting in.
Right.
If you are putting in effort, you're going to benefit from it. Everybody does.
Yeah.
There's no one excluded from that.
No.
So when you see the improvement, they're putting in the effort. You don't even have to question it.
Yeah. What's one tip you would have for kids that maybe, like U18, right? So we're watching these kids. Some of them will choose to go to college. Some might choose to go kind of the trade direction, but they're all kind of reaching the end of their youth career. What advice would you have for these bowlers?
Start coming up with a plan. Have a goal. Have a direction in mind. Once again, talked about it a little bit yesterday. Not everybody's going to achieve that dream of being a pro bowler, winning titles on tour, winning the SYCs, winning junior gold, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of them become people who work in the industry, just casual league bowlers down the road, maybe just casual weekend tournament bowlers. Whatever you become, just have a direction, have an idea, have a plan so that you can execute it. Timeline it. I looked at things in like 5 and 10 year increments over my life. So in 5 years, I plan to be here. In 10 years, I plan to be here. And I would then reassess after those time frames, after 5 years, okay, this is where I expected to be at. Where am I? And now what am I going to do going forward the next 5 years? Have I met my goals? Have I gotten close to some of those goals? Have I exceeded some of those goals? Whatever it is. So if I look at it in those pieces and those chunks, it just seemed like it was more attainable to me. Instead of looking at like, oh, hey, when I'm 45, I hope I've done all this. Set some goals up. I didn't, I was a good player. I was solid. At this age, I was starting to really come into my own. I got my butt kicked at junior gold 2 years in a row, and that inspired me to like, wow, I need to get a lot better. I was like 250, 500. I don't even know what I was. It was terrible. Yeah. And there was only 870 kids then. And this time frame right here for me is when I started to grow, and I started to go more in that pro bowling direction, got into the businesses and stuff, and really dove into bowling more than I ever had before. And for some of these kids, this is their peak.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the peak of your bowling, but not your peak of your involvement in the industry.
Right.
So be open-minded and just have a direction, have a path. You
got
to make sure you have that.
Whatever career you want is great. Like you have to find what you're passionate about, and that's kind of the key. We do these bios, but no one is filling out my bios this weekend. I don't know what's going on. I need to go and figure out what happened, but I know I probably have one for Jack. Oh, Jack Pearson did fill it out. So he's from Southampton, New Jersey. Favorite Pro Bowler, Jason Belmonte or Packy. He likes traveling the country. That's what he loves about bowling. He has had 2 300s. He has an 800, top 50 in junior gold back-to-back years, being Storm All-American. But then we asked him, like, okay, what do you do outside of bowling? So he likes to fish, he likes to play golf, and he likes to hike. And then he wants to say hi to his mom and grandparents who are watching. But that's the key. Like, what else do you like other than bowling? Or if bowling is it, what are you doing to make that it, right?
Yeah, I mean, so you got to have, I think, a hobby outside of bowling. Well, I mean, bowling is a hobby for a lot of people, but at the same time, let's say that you do take this as a career, you're going to need to have an outlet to go do something to enjoy yourself as well. For me, it's baseball. I absolutely love baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds kind of silly, but I would trade everything I've ever done in bowling for one season playing center field for the Dodgers. I just would. It's just, I love baseball.
And Dodgers are your team?
Dodgers are my team. I was born in Santa Monica, California.
Nice.
I lived in that area until I was roughly 13, by 12 and a half-ish. And then I moved here, and I stayed
coast to coast.
Yeah, my dad was retired military.
Okay.
Went to work for the government.
You know what? Your dad was here this morning.
Yes.
I met him.
Yeah, he swung
He's
through.
awesome.
Yeah, he's
cool.
awesome. He's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So we moved here in '94. I just turned 13 in '94, and I've been here ever since.
Cool.
And I kept my allegiances to all my LA teams. So
good. Yeah.
baseball's my outlet. In the summertime, I just actually went through like a 96 or 95 day hiatus where I didn't even put my hand in a bowling ball.
Nice.
I coached almost every day. I worked in the shops all the time.
Yeah.
I traveled and did junior gold and helped out as many of the kids as we could.
Yeah.
I was heavily involved, but I gave myself a chance to just get away. The shutdown, COVID and all that. I couldn't bowl. Nobody could bowl. But this time I was like a self-imposed exile just to kind of just relax because it's getting a little burned out, getting a little frustrated. My expectation level's high.
Yeah.
And I'm not practicing. I'm not sharp. I'm not reaching those expectations. That's what happens. Doesn't matter how talented you are. You got to put the work in.
Yeah.
And it got frustrating. So I go play baseball. I play competitive men's 30s, 40s baseball. Maybe sneak into an occasional 18s game, but 85, 90 miles an hour in the ribs is not enticing to me. So I do a lot of activities that way and get myself off of it. I love that. Guys go golfing. It's the same thing. You got to have an outlet so you can enjoy.
Yeah, you got to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you talk about the hiatus. We almost forget how much these kids actually bowl because some of them are bowling every single weekend. They're going and bowling something local. Maybe they'll pick up a national tournament like Junior Gold, SYC, but they are bowling. And I've had at least 2 or 3 bowlers this weekend tell me, yeah, I took a little break after Junior Gold. I was a little burnt out. Either I didn't do as well as I thought I would do, or I realized, like, man, I didn't put in the work. And some of them just took a little break. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you need, do it. Like,
absolutely.
Bowling is here. We will have SYCs. Our schedule's out 2024. They'll be there whether you're there or not. And when you are ready to come back, you can come back.
Absolutely. Yep, you got to have that, and everybody's going to treat it a little bit differently. Some people will need to take those little times off. Some people will go through it. Max Crosby, the football player. I'm a big Raider fan, right?
Yeah.
So they were the Los Angeles Raiders, and I was there.
Yeah.
And Max Crosby is one of those guys where he says he has no days off. He's a year-round body of work because to him, he's trying to maximize his time and his effort and his ability to capitalize on his ability in his sport. He's putting every ounce he has into it. Other guys, you hear the stories like Brad Angelo. I mean, I roomed on tour with Brad Angelo my first couple of years. He was huge in my world about teaching me how to bowl. Brad could go, 60, 90 days, not put his hand in the bowling ball, go stick his hand in the bowling ball and go throw it, and it was Brad Angelo again, like instantly. And it was frustrating to watch it because you're like, God darn it, like why? Like I got to go out there and bowl. Like it doesn't work that way. So everybody's going to attack it a little bit differently. But as you said, you're going to do what's right for you.
Oh, totally.
And you
there's no wrong answer.
Right. But you got to be honest with yourself. There's only a wrong answer if you're lying to yourself. You can tell, give everybody the lip service you want and tell, nice things on Facebook and all these savvy messages. But you truly have to put the work in.
Absolutely.
You truly have to believe in the things you're saying because that's what changes it.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie says us parents need a break too. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you guys do. And sometimes the parents even, I mean, you know your kid, right? So the parents can see when things are getting a little sideways and starting that conversation with them like, hey, do you want to take a break? Like, it's okay. Like, I'm good with it. Like, we don't have to keep doing this or, it's totally cool. There was a young man I'm blanking on his name right now, but he took a whole year off. He was a great bowler. He won SYCs, won some PBA junior stuff, did great at junior gold, and he got burnt out. And he was like, he took a whole year off, came back and was better than when he left. So it just, everyone's different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, it's good. It's all good. It's all good things. And now I will say that the cool thing too is, and Gigi said it, and I'm sure you'll hear it in the shop over the next few weeks, but some of the local bowlers said this might be their very first tournament like this. Gigi said, she's like, it's so good for them, because she's like, some of the kids told me, they're like, man, I'm really good in Rhode Island, but I know what I need to work on now after bowling in this. And that's the only way you can find out, right? You got to put yourself out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, as a bowler, it's one of the things that we've been, always critical of every organization that runs the sport.
Yeah.
USBC, the PBA, everybody. That, hey, you don't come to the East Coast enough. Hey, you don't go to the West Coast enough. Hey, you don't travel enough to our areas. And that's why, is because when we go to Junior Gold, we're working with these kids at home. We go to Junior Gold. That was one of the main messages we were trying to send to our youth. Hey, we know what you guys are going through. We're going to now come out there and see you in the environment.
Yeah.
We can practice on this stuff all day long on 59 and 60 at East Providence Lanes, Monday through Friday, like we do.
Yeah.
But this is the environment. This is what changes all. Because now you're in your same building that you put all your time and your work into, but the environment around you changed, and now you've changed. How do you get better in that environment?
Totally.
So by putting them in, getting them those reps, that's the thing. So it's absolutely helpful for us. That's why I say we're honored to have this here, because you guys brought national level competition to our kids. And this is going to make all of our kids better for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we love being here. It was Ryland. Thank you, Stephanie. Ryland Brees. That's who took a little break. So Anthony Hornick here on lanes 51 and 52. We just had Chance McLean had the front 9 on that pair. Now Anthony has the front 6. Something's good on that pair.
Yep. Developed it that way, or topography definitely looks it. You get to this end of the building at East Providence, and you start seeing a little more hook overall. The outsides of the lane hook a little more. The middles of the lane hook a little more. We do a lot of our sport league bowling down here.
Nice.
Practices and patterns get put down oftentimes here.
Alex said he likes this part.
Yeah, Alex. Listen, Alex likes this entire building.
Oh, he did say that too.
They, if they put an ATM machine on the outside, it would be just for Alex, just to drive up. It was unreal.
He said he'd challenge Belmo in here.
Listen, Belmo does what he does too, though, so he does a little bit better.
Yeah.
So, but that would be a fun match to watch, knowing the success Alex has had. I bet you Alex has won 12 to 15 individual titles here that have paid well over $1,000 a piece. A couple that have paid $2 and $3 grand.
That's awesome.
He just dominates the building. His speed, his roll matchup. It's pretty crazy to watch.
Yeah. Now you're incredibly humble too, but you had a pretty solid set last week with the Ruby, right?
Yeah.
What did you shoot?
869.
Man.
Yeah, it was a big number. Tied my career high.
That's amazing.
Got into a nice little groove, bowling on a really nice little house shot at Lang's Bowlerama in Cranston, Rhode Island. It's a house that Gigi bowls at all the time.
Yeah.
Big part of her. That's where her youth program is.
Yeah.
And it just got into a little groove. I went strike. I rung a 10, second shot of the night, and then 32 in a row. Rung a 10 again, second shot in the 10th in the third game, and made the spare, and that was the end of my night.
That's
so
awesome.
2 10 pins about 3 hours apart. It's 5-man teams. However, we did get lucky. We had 2 people missing, so it was only 8 people in the pair, so that helped a lot.
Those are my favorite nights.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice and quick. I mean, the tempo was better than usual.
Yeah.
Still 4-person teams, not like it's a fast tempo.
Right. No,
it was better than the norm. The lane pattern held up a little better. And it just, good groove. It was cool.
Now, still, we talk to the kids about nerves a lot, because nerves come into play. Like, Anthony Hornick looks completely calm, cool, and collected. He's had numerous amounts of strings of strikes. But were you still nervous a little bit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're always
nervous. I get nervous
right?
when I practice. If there's somebody watching me or I'm practicing, I get nervous just because, once again, expectations.
Yeah.
You can't turn the emotions off. I mean, maybe some people can. I don't know. I don't know many who've ever even gotten close to it. But I think you learn to deal with the emotions better. That's what people like Anthony can do. If you get in these situations often enough, you learn to deal with them. You learn to feel what you're going to feel, and then execute a shot under those circumstances. You just can't turn it off. If you do, you don't love it, or you're not concerned about it. I mean, that's a good shot.
Great shot.
Gets it in the lane nice and early. Lets it roll right to the spot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you can see the exterior there. He's not showing a whole lot of emotions. He's under control. But I promise you, he's feeling it underneath. We all do. Every player does.
Yeah, and he wants it, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, he's like...
That's why you're here.
Yeah. Good shot by Matt there. Nice spare. Little rough go of the last couple of spares, so always nice to put one up. Sometimes it gets you in your head. You miss one, and then you're like, I hate that.
Yep, especially at this age because you're still on a limited experience window to draw from. So you start going through some of those emotions for the first time, and it can become quicksand on you pretty quick.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, agreed.
Good shot over there, too. Those guys are getting on that pair pretty good, like you said.
That pair, I'm going to watch 51 and 52. I wasn't watching what the kids did in practice over there, but their pair was immediately a little – they had a lot of hold. Yeah. This one has a lot of hold inside, too. These guys look like they're a little further right than the last group that started. They had moved deeper and found a lot. Like Micah was bowling here, and he had found a lot of hold. He missed one, like, 5 left, and it just sat there and struck. Was he throwing a bigger bowling ball, or he was throwing DNA, and then that's bigger. Yeah, and then he tried to go up to his magic gem, but that one was too big. Okay. So yeah, I always find a lot of symmetrical stuff here, especially like the pearls. Always roll really nice because they clear the fronts, but they'll still slow down the middle of the lane and round off the back for you. Yeah. But guys like Alex, I mean, he's kind of the difference in that even with his rev rate and his ability to go left to right so well, he likes to throw bigger balls, exotic gems, absolutes on occasion here and there. He's throwing an Eternity Pie right now. They use a 46-foot pattern on Tuesday nights here in their Trios League. And he can make those things tip in the back unbelievably. Yeah, so actually the pattern today is 46 feet, 28 mils. Yep, so that's similar to what they see. Yeah. So on these types of patterns here, what you can find is if kids get right enough early on the high end of the building, you can develop a little bit of a trick between 5 and 10 down the lane because there's so much friction on the gutter. You get some bounce there. Yeah. But most, if not everybody, once you get out of this area of the building or if you don't see the lane quite that far to the right, they're going to be left to 15 almost immediately. That's kind of what we saw the first game. Yeah, because you don't feel like your ball is going to push through the front of the lane if you're right at that, unless you've got low rev rate, lots of tilt, or lots of speed. Yeah, it looks like Evan just moved into where the guys were playing earlier, and he struck. So I think, I don't think they developed to the right on this pair at least. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like it. Anthony Hornick did strike again, front 8. Man, he's good. Yeah, it looks like Matt just got his swing a little out of loop right there on some of those spare shots. Yeah. It's just tough. It's tough to, there's a lot of pressure that these kids put on themselves these days. And yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good. Once again, I mean, you can't be too self-critical. You have to have a level of expectation, but you do want to have that passion. You do want it to matter. Oh, absolutely. You have to have that feel. See Mr. Jack here. He had a split last frame, but I didn't see what it was. But let's see if he makes a adjustment or maybe it was just a bad shot because he's having a good game. Supernova, big ball. Yeah. So that ball was a little bit right of the last one. I think the last one was more like 17-ish at the arrows, 16, 17. Yeah. That was a little bit right of that 14, 15. How would you have started the day if you were attacking this pattern? I mean, I don't like to open them up too fast. I'm really good at staying behind it and getting up the back of it more. Yeah. I don't get my hand on the inside of the ball a ton. I stay more on the outside of it. So I like to go straighter on the patterns if I can. Once again, it would have depended to me on which bay of the building I was starting in. If I'm on the high end of the building, I definitely would have been out to the right a little bit and seen if there was that little trick. And then I would have dove in pretty quickly into that 15 area. The rangefinder down lane that's on 10, that's 43 feet-ish or whatever that is. Yeah. I would have my eyes probably just in front of that, just inside of that, kind of probably working to that spot. A little high there for Anthony. Yeah. And that's what happens is as you bowl in this game, you've got to almost make a move when you don't need to make the move. You go flush, just the next time you go on that lane, just make a one-on-one left. You just feel like that because the front of the lane begins to hook that fast on you. Man. And the topography here comes out, especially in this high end of the building. Yeah, so at the SYCs, they bowl in 3 different patterns. We always do a practice session, and practice session is an interesting beast, right? What strategy would you offer kids that are coming to a new center? They have an hour and a half of practice. All 3 patterns are out. What would you suggest to the kids if they are going to tackle a practice session? Every kid, I think, is a little different on what they need to work on extracting from that environment. Some just need to be able to get comfortable, footwork, balance, lighting, where you're going to be targeting on the lane, what's comfortable to you, some of those easy things to kind of cue on.
Some of your really high-level kids, the ones that are here, with the chance to win every tournament, they're going to be looking at more of topography-based stuff. What kind of lane machine are they using? What kind of oils are they using? You've got to be able to go into a practice session and get the information out of it that is useful to you. And it depends on what skill level you're at, where you are in the game.
Right.
So some environments, just get comfortable. Just get in the environment, see the bowling center, get wowed a little bit, go meet a few people, and relax.
Yeah.
Getting comfortable in your environment is absolutely primary key number one.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to be comfortable and throw good shots.
Yeah, because even, modern day, William Cunningham, too. He's having a great game.
Yeah, monster game.
Yeah. The kids, like with the YouTube and everything that is out there for these kids, sometimes these kids come to events and they see Brady McDonough, who does videos and vlogs, Joss, there's junior gold chance in the field. So just getting that awe factor out of the way for some of the kids, that's huge because, bowling on a pair with Brady, if it's your very first tournament, can be a little overwhelming, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Belmo's keyed on that fact that obviously the legend he's built now in the game, that he wins matches before he throws shots. Anybody who's built a resume like that and people look up to them, it does change their environment.
Absolutely.
And the more experience you get, and that's why you never should be. And that's why I think you see around here, there's not a lot of fear in these kids. Like they're going to come bowl, they're going to come compete, they're going to get kicked down, and they're going to get right back up, and they're going to keep coming for it.
I love it.
And you have to be that way because you're going to bowl people who have done everything that you want to do and then some. And they're hard to beat because they're not going to go up there with any fear or any reservation like you probably are. Yeah. And you've got to learn to overcome those things. But by putting yourself in the environments and absorbing the environments, it makes it that much easier.
Yeah. I did like what you said yesterday, though, about, when you went to Junior Gold and you didn't finish very high and you saw Sean Rash and he was, like, leading and killing it. And you're like, I want to be his friend. I want to go meet him.
Yeah.
I want to be him.
Absolutely. I want to learn what he knows, So I'm obviously a big Laker fan.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant guy.
Yeah.
And I know Kobe's transcended and he's become like a global icon. But for a long time, if you love the Lakers, you love Kobe. And not a lot of people love Kobe other than that.
Yeah.
But I've always been a big fan of him and his work ethic and how he did things. And because he was that cerebral type person, he was very thoughtful. He was very intellectual in everything he did. He was really doing a lot of thinking and growing while he was a player. Absolutely. And, we lost so much time with him, obviously, because of that crash. Kidding. And it would have been amazing to see what he did over the next 10 or 15 or 20 years because of his ability to impact people. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like when you go around those people, I never want to be the smartest guy in the room. Not because of anything more than I want to grow. I want to be around smarter people that can teach me something. They can humble me. Eventually I will be maybe the smartest guy in the room. Eventually maybe I will be the best bowler in the room. Yeah. And now it's my turn to then share what I know, what I've done, my positive experiences. And that's how you keep what we call paying it forward, right?
Yeah.
You keep everything growing.
Well, and I think it's really important for kids to hear that because, you learn something every time you step on the lanes or step in a building. Like, find a seminar, find a coach, go work in a pro shop, right? Like, if you're really into it, I tell kids all the time, like, if you are looking for your first job, right? You need to go and make a little bit of money. Go work in a bowling center, right? Yeah. That was my first job. Yeah. And you could practice and do different stuff after you get off the clock. We tell kids all the time, like, go learn how to clean your own equipment, right? Like, go ask your pro shop operators to show them.
Yeah, absolutely. Sharpen as many knives in your tool chest as you can. That's the idea, is you want to be able to have as many tools possible and make sure that they're all very good. You don't have to know how to do layout bowling balls and do any drilling of bowling balls. No. But if you know how to adjust surfaces, you understand what bowling balls are supposed to do, you're that much better of a player.
Totally.
So Williams finished younger with 270.
Yes.
So he's about to jump, I would assume, up this board a little bit. I just totally rained on his sunny day. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Welcome to the live stream booth where we cloud bowlers and then you feel all this guilt.
Oh,
that's
a good game, though. That's a very good game. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with that one.
Oh, man. So Anthony Hornick finished with 266. He had that split in the ninth.
And he could be third on the pair.
That's insane.
How's that one? Third on the pair.
Gosh.
These guys are killing it.
Yeah, that pair is good.
Yeah, Tanner's a local kid from this area. Those are really, really good. Funny kid, too. Got a good personality. But a lot of these guys are playing the lane the right way.
Oh, yeah.
They're all in that middle part of the lane. Couple bigger balls, some mile balls. I know over here I was watching, I think it was Braden was throwing, it looked like a fate.
Okay.
And he shot 210, had a pretty good look with it.
Yeah, that pair, like low 193 on that pair. Got 193, 217, 266, 266, 246. And then, like you said, John Hines here.
And he's got 250 working
Man.
easy, and then 260 on another hit. So those guys definitely took advantage of what you have to. And this is
Yeah.
part of tournament bowling. When you get pairs like that, you got to get them.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get on a pair maybe next game that all of a sudden everybody on the board's got 180. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how good you throw it. The pair just topography or readability or whatever's going on is going on.
Yeah, like I think this pair might be that going on right now for these guys.
The pair in front of us, 49 and 50.
Yeah, because our first game was like 180s, 190s, 2-0s. Nothing like the pair next to us, 51 and 52. So I'm not sure if during practice the guys just didn't all play together or anything. So
yeah, and they could just have that little bit more, like as we say, as you go down in the lower end of the building, get a little tighter to the right, a little tighter down lane.
Yeah.
Some of that's friction just on the pair, slowing your ball down, going down lane, and other parts of it is actually just the building playing tighter, air conditioning, whatever the case may be. And these guys just can't get left enough quite yet.
Right.
And it might develop for them.
Yeah.
So you'll see pairs like this flip-flop pretty quickly, and depends on who gets it.
For sure. Well, John, thanks again for joining us. Why don't you give one more shout out to anyone in the area if they're looking for a new pro shop or maybe they're just new to the sport? Tell us where you're at.
So we have locations in East Providence Lanes, Bolero Cranston in Cranston, Rhode Island, Old Mountain Lanes in Wakefield, Rhode Island, and North Kingstown in Kingstown, Rhode Island. And then we're also in Massachusetts in Wonder Bowl in New Bedford, Mass, Trade Center Bowl in Falmouth, Mass, Westgate Lanes in Brockton, Mass, and we have, I think it's AMF Somerset Lanes. I don't think they've gone Bolero yet.
Okay.
I think it's AMF Somerset Lanes in Somerset, Mass.
Nice.
So 4 Mass, 4 Rhode Islands. We'd love to help you enjoy the game if we can, but no matter what, find a good shop, find somebody you trust that takes care of you, get involved in the game. Love it. We all do. Sometimes not as much as we should, but we all love this game.
It's frustrating.
And it's a sport, it's a game. And that's the thing, if you're a kid looking to bowl these tournaments or you're looking for any sort of competition like that, I know the bowling and the trophies and all that stuff, but this is life. This is good experience. This is a good way to challenge yourself and kind of find out a little bit about yourself. What am I capable of? What am I really all about? And this is a chance for you to prove to yourself some things, and I think that's what I really love about it the most.
I love it. Well, thank you for all you do for the kids. Thanks for all you do for bowling, and we will see you in 2025 for sure.
Yes,
I can't
we are
wait.
over the moon excited.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Good deal.
Appreciate
Good luck.
it. Thank you.
See you. We'll be right back. We have Game 3 coming up, and we're going to grab someone else to join us in the commentary booth.
This year, the Storm Youth Championship is proud to partner with Make-A-Wish Utah to continue to make dreams come true for critically ill children. $5 from every entry from every SYC tournament this year will go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation Utah for dreams, for hopes, for the spark that, for a child, can mean anything is possible. Big donations might get the big mentions, but it's your donation that's at the heart of Make-A-Wish Utah.
If I look back and I look at every single thing that Storm has ever done, we classed up the world of bowling, and I'm going to take full credit for that.
The thing with Storm was a big risk, and I didn't have any money to speak of, but I had to take risk.
It just occurred from nothing other than risk, dedication, never saying no, and I think the key was we're too stupid to know we couldn't do it. That's it.
Bill, he goes after everything.
The way we got started was I was in another business. Name of it was CC Distributing. It was an industrial supply and industrial chemical business. In the 80s, urethane balls, everybody was cleaning them, put them in a dishwasher or put them in their sink and washing them with dishwashing detergent and to keep the reaction better. So I said, well, I can make one that you can clean, put on a towel and clean on lane.
Bill decided to start making this product called You Clean, You Score. And we started making it at CC Distributing.
And a friend of mine who worked at Faball, Utah, came up to me. He said, well, try to make it and let's see what happens. And I'll try to sell it to see if I can sell it to Faball. He wasn't successful, but he did, however, give me a list of all the United States distributors. So, you know, I went ahead and I made a box and printed the bottles and a leap of faith and went forward. That's You Clean, You Score's first poster. We sent that to different pro shops. And the theory is, if you clean your bowling ball, you get consistent, repeatable performance by cleaning your bowling ball.
One day, a guy called me and said, hey, you know, I'd like 50 dozen You Clean, You Score. And I went, oh my gosh, we don't have 50 dozen You Clean, You Score. I didn't have a hold button on the phone, so I put the phone down in my lap and thought, oh gosh, please don't let the dog bark and don't let the kids scream. I picked it back up and I says, yes, we have that in stock. Is it okay if we ship that to you tomorrow? I said, no problem. I said, great. I hung up. I went and got all the kids out of school. We started bottling ball cleaner. And so that's kind of one of our very first stories that I can say that was just a changing point in my mind. And then when Keith Orton came up to us and said, how about we make bowling balls?
We didn't know what we were going to do. We didn't know how anything was really going to take over.
And I don't know why, but somehow I decided to start making bowling balls. I managed to talk one guy into loaning me $25,000, which in retrospect was a drop in the bucket. That's enough to buy a lathe and get sample material. And
when we first started, because we didn't have our pumping system up, we'd pour them out of KFC buckets.
We were going to go to lunch, and we went to Kentucky Fried Chicken. We bought a bucket of chicken, and Keith and I said, well, you know, hey, let's do this. So we bought a couple of extra empty buckets. We went back to the paint stick and mixed the two A and B and mixed them up and poured them into a mold and around a weight block and made a bowling ball.
Doing it by hand, you're not going to get the best quality out because you mix too much air and stuff in it. But it gave us an idea of what we had.
This bowling ball right here, that was poured in a bucket. That's my bowling ball. I bowled with it. This is how the original ball looked. We made black urethane balls, and the first bowling ball, I mean, we made a logo that said HSP and this high score products. We're trying to find a name for the bowling ball, and my wife and I and two of our friends, we went to dinner at a Mexican restaurant, trying to think of a name.
I said Storm.
And everybody stopped and looked at her and says, that's it. So we named the ball Storm. And that was the name of the ball at the time. And then our next ball was a Storm, and our next ball was a Storm. This is the logo we originally used. This is what we went to Next, in 1994, I received a cease and desist letter from a company called High Score Products in New Jersey that I was infringing on their name and taking advantage of their business.
I didn't even know there was a company called High Score, S-K-O-R-E Products. So they sued us.
By then, the High Score Products name, it kind of wore out, and everybody referred to us as Storm anyway. So I dropped the name, and we took on the Storm name as the company name.
We thought, well, we've already got a storm, and maybe we could take storms and maybe add tropical storms or sandstorms. And we all of a sudden started kind of going down this idea. Back in those days, we just wanted to name the next bowling ball. We weren't thinking that we were going to have 300 bowling balls later. We were thinking in the next 6 months, well, we could come out with a Pacific storm.
But back in the early days, we struggled.
I never knew if it was going to make it or not. Bill and I lived personally on the verge of bankruptcy all the time. I'll never forget the day that there was no money in the bank. Bill had taken it out to pay for a storm.
I took that money out of the account in order to pay some bills I had to pay.
And so at that day, I went to Bill and I said, either Storm stands on its own 2 feet or we're pulling the plug. And I think that's when Bill took his entrepreneurial brain and really applied it to the very best reactive shell technology bowling ball that was controllable, and that's really what started us.
I happened to watch it was a Brunswick World Championship, I think, in November, and Tony Westlake was on TV, and he was using this ball. Probably was one of Keith's balls, actually, that was made in Utah that he was using. Because Keith had worked for Excalibur, we were working with the same urethane company as they were. So I told Keith, I said, I need a sample of that urethane.
When I was working at Fab Ball, we tried some of this material from this same distributor, and then we were told we had to get away from it.
I said, well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. We got it. We poured some samples and worked with it. And we made a bowling ball called the Teal Storm. There was no other reactive balls on the market.
People couldn't believe how much energy there was in the back end.
Without that incident, we wouldn't have survived I wouldn't have survived till June of that year. But by doing that started us going. So.
One question he asked me that I always remember is do we want to get big and compete with the big boys? Do we want to make 100 balls a day? Of course, both of us were not content. And so that started us that, okay, now what do we have to do? We've got to get distributors on our side. We've got to get the good bowlers on our side, which ended up being Pete Weber at the time.
In the fall of '96, my tour rep, a gentleman who works on tour, drills bowling balls, called and said, I'm going to comp Pete Weber some balls, and he bowled really well in this tournament, and he wants to talk to us about signing a contract. Well, at the time, he had a really bad reputation.
I don't know if he really wanted to sign with us. He just wanted to sign for anybody.
January 1 of '97, he was under contract with us, and he has been ever since. And he was a huge part of our success then. He went on to make 10 shows that year and get us all kinds of exposure, and his personality is what it is. And he's still instrumental in our company, has been all along. So we've got other people now. We've got other people on staff, professionals that are on staff that are huge in the company too. And we've had huge women too. We won more in the last 10 years worldwide than any company. So it's not, we make good bowling balls, and good players use our bowling balls because they can win with them.
We had to start somewhere, but where we are today, it's way over my head. I think I contributed a lot in getting our feet wet, so to say. Getting the first weight blocks and getting the balls going, and we had some ups and downs, and we've advanced so much faster than what a lot of the other companies have.
There are these things that they say, if you dream it, you can taste it, and you can feel it, that it is created. And I am telling you, when Bill first started Storm and he would talk about Storm, people wanted to be a part. It was like there was this huge magnet. It just occurred from nothing other than risk, dedication, never saying no. And I think the key was we're too stupid to know we couldn't do it. That's it.
All right, we are back. We had a little longer break than normal. The pairs got a little off, and I'm joined by Leanne Holstenberg.
Good
Leanne,
morning.
welcome to the live stream booth in Rhode Island. How's it going?
It's going great. Game 3. It's getting down to the crucial point of the tournament. I think we have a possible champion on this pair, right? Christian.
He's bowling.
I think he
really good.
Was he second overall? Let me pull up where he was yesterday.
Here we have U18 here, U18 boys, but the scores probably are being input.
Yeah, he's right up there. He's got a chance to win.
Yeah, Nick Trentler and him are battling it out. Brady's moved into third.
Yeah.
He started the day in fourth.
The U18 boys division was one of the divisions that was up for grabs today. We had a couple divisions that were
U15 boys was close too.
U15 boys was close. The U12 I think was not close, and the U15 girls, Anna had a pretty good lead.
Yeah, Anna was plus going into today.
Yeah, she's bowling very well this weekend.
Really well. Yeah.
But in the U18 girls, they were kind of close between 3 or 4 of the girls. But this division and the U15 boys probably our two most competitive divisions, the most entries. So be exciting to see who can close it out. We got some high scores today.
Absolutely. And we've been bragging about East Providence Lanes in the live stream booth.
Awesome staff.
They're fantastic here. I mean, it is it's been amazing. They're so welcoming. They're so great. I hope the families are having a great time. But
it's a beautiful bowling center. We've had some good weather. Yeah, it's a little chilly today outside, but we had some good weather coming in here.
So Colin Robinson, who's stepping up, he just recently, after Junior Gold, switched to two-handed.
Nice.
His dad has been talking with me this weekend.
So he's a beginner two-hander, but not a beginner bowler.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
He's happy with that shot.
Yep. And Colin, his dad was telling me, you see his puzzle jersey, Colin is on the spectrum, and his dad told me that he loves bowling. And he was always looking for the sport that he could play, and he found it. And his dad said that he can't get enough of it, and
That's awesome.
He's so happy that they found it. And he said, "I wish I had gotten him in it earlier,
sooner."
Yeah.
Aww.
So, but
That's
Colin's
awesome.
great. So,
well, bowling's pretty much for everyone. We've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah. Of course, we have Jake Boxty stepping up in one of the cool I Am Bowling jerseys.
Slapping that heel.
Yes.
His pre-shot routine. He's grown a lot. I remember when he was a little guy.
He was a little guy.
He's not so little anymore.
Yeah. They grow up so quick. Got a shout out for Jaden Kanto. Jaden started out with a turkey on our good pair. We've been talking about this pair, 51 and 52.
Yeah, you want to shift your table over to the higher scoring of the pairs.
I did this morning because I don't know what happened game one. This pair's been a little tricky. It did not develop to the right. I don't know if that's a topography issue. John was just in here, and he goes, yeah, usually a pattern like this would have a little development to the right, but if it doesn't develop, you just have to chase it left. So that's kind of what's going on in this pair. It's a little tricky. But Christian's like, it's not that tricky. So we'll watch him. But to the right, we've had 268. We've had 2 front 9s, 266.
Yeah, last game they were crushing them on that pair.
Yeah, that's a good pair. So Jaden, da mom's page must be Jaden's mom. I'm hoping because it's da mom. You need to do that. Da mom's page.
I like that.
Yeah. Jaden is bowling really well. Mom, I'm assuming. John's in cheering on Colin. Good luck, Rorik.
Christian has a very unique style.
He does.
But it's the pre-style that's unique. So when it's like a momentum thing, right? It's like a
A stutter
lot of
step.
people have a stutter step.
Yeah.
I do. I have like a little baby step that's not really significant in my timing, but it helps my timing. But he backs up, but then he goes. So it's like a momentum thing, which his actual, when he goes forward, is perfect style. You know, good timing and everything. It's very unique.
Yeah. So my favorite Christian story is Christian Mouton and Xavier Newell bowled in Las Vegas. And they both were in line with their moms waiting at Steak and Shake to get milkshakes. And they became, in this line, best friends. Like,
No
all
way.
4 of them. Yes.
Aw.
So then the next year, they came back out. They're hanging out together. They went to Junior Gold. They roomed together. There was, like, this whole friendship that was born just at the Las Vegas SYC.
Aw.
And now, like, when I see Xavier without Christian, I'm like, what's going on?
And they're
where
not
you at?
from the same area,
Not
right?
at
One's
all,
from
yeah.
Florida and one's from, what, North Carolina?
Yeah, so the moms kind
Same
of
region, but
they plan the travel together. They go to a
Nice.
lot of the same tournaments now. They really have become best buddies, which happens at the SYC.
Michael
or at
has thrown.
tournaments.
Michael here, he's thrown 2 great shots.
Yeah.
Looks like. Are these scores carry over? So is that
Kelly
Michael's?
was
I think
treating
so.
them like they were yesterday.
I do.
so-
I think
yeah.
so. Michael's plus 20 and starting off good in game 3. Christian plus 52. We have a couple girls you can see off to the left.
Sierra. She's the prettiest hair.
She does.
Yeah. Got Alexander up here. He's on a double. I'm telling you, this pair over here. Look at all the strikes. It's a good pair.
Yeah, it
you
is a
gotta
good
make
pair.
the most of that pair.
If you're coming to 51 and 52, put your striking shoes on.
Yeah. Leanna, we have one event left in 2023, and then 2024 is gonna be. It's gonna be an exciting season, right?
I think so. Let's not skip ahead to 2024. 2023, we're going to our longest running tournament next month. In just
True.
3 weeks, we're headed to the beach for the
Yeah.
7th time.
Let me pull out my.
An amazing tournament, amazing host. We have Brian McCall, who brought the tournament there in 2017.
I
and
have kept this.
Takes care of us and gets donations from the Tourism Bureau. And
2017, I was given this Planet Fun card. Still have it in my wallet. It goes everywhere. It's my key to Planet Fun.
I remember last year when I was wearing my dunce cap and thought that we should not go to Myrtle
We
Beach
all were
this
so
year.
sad.
And I took it off the schedule because we were going to all new centers. So I thought
then you
that
got
meant we
yelled at.
had to go to all new. And then everyone yelled at me.
Everyone.
So then
did.
we threw it on in November, which we normally go in October. Next year we're going back in October. So
Yes.
we'll just leave it on there as long as they will have us.
Yeah, that was
It was a dumb move. What was I thinking?
you had an off. Well, you know what? Here's what you were thinking. And I talked to Michael about this week at East Providence Lanes. There are so many bowling centers that do want the SYC to come to their area.
Yes.
And the SYC was built to go to local communities and bring a national-like type tournament to areas that don't normally see a junior gold or
Right.
something like that.
Yes.
And so you were talking to these people who are so passionate, like Michael here is so passionate about helping these kids see things they've never seen before. And we just only have so many months that we can do tournaments.
True.
So it wasn't a dunce cap. It was
I
just
just
trying to
thought
give more opportunities to bowling
when I said
centers.
we're going to all new centers, I thought we were going to all new centers. And
Yeah.
I just thought I was trying to be fair to everyone,
Yeah.
but it was dumb.
Yeah, Brian, but you know, when we find like Michael Sodoma Jr. here, and Matt Orvis, and all of the new proprietors we met this year, it feels great when we go to a bowling center and it feels like they're part of our team too.
Yeah, they care about the tournament.
Right. They want it to succeed. They want families to have a great time. They're giving out recommendations. They're here with us early in the morning. I mean, they set up my live stream booth this morning pretty much.
Yeah.
So they're like, when we find that bowling center that wants to be part of the tournament, we're in. Like, we love you guys.
Agreed. We have some
and Brian
fabulous,
is that way too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have fabulous host centers. And I think we'll just go on a 2-year rotation, basically, you know, like, because everyone, like, we came out with the schedule for next year before we even came here. So it's hard to, like, trust that we're going to, but then they're renovating next year, so it's going to be perfect. And we'll try to come back here in 2025.
Yep. We're going back to Ohio next year. We went there. They did a remodel.
Yep.
We're going back to Baton Rouge. That was a new center. They're fantastic.
Yep.
Another one, Kim.
Yep.
Just felt like she's on our team.
There's a lot of people who appreciate youth bowling and what tournaments like this can do for the kids and the experience that they gain and the knowledge and, makes them better bowlers.
Yeah, but don't take Myrtle Beach off. Let's not. It's a good vacation for the families.
Just lock that in for a 10-year agreement.
Yeah, really.
Secure them.
Like the F1 in Vegas. Apparently, did you know they signed a 10-year agreement for that race?
Before they even went there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kenny Keegan was in the chat yesterday, and he told me that. And I'm like, I had no idea it was 10 years.
Wow.
But it makes sense now why they're tearing up Las Vegas.
Making all that effort.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yep. All right, so Christian Mouton is proving me wrong because he has the front three on this pair.
Well, you know, he's bowling very well. So
yeah, let's look. I know sometimes the scores are getting input at.
Yeah, our superstars, Mike Syc and Kelly Kulik and Jasmine Mason are out there collecting scores.
So Christian has gone 224, 228 this block. Chance here, 279, 245. Nick Trentler, Maryland is in the house today. 235,
Mike Synek's very proud.
William Cunningham, who was just to the right last pair.
He's our Baton Rouge champion from earlier this year.
211, 266. So the boys are striking. They are. Let's see what the U18 girls are doing.
Caitlin Stoll started with 250 this morning.
Eliana Okino, 227, 278.
240, yeah.
Caitlin, 240, 230.
See?
Amanda Lang. Amanda is having a great
division
tournament.
is not decided. That's going to come down to the last couple games. I love it.
I am so happy. You know, Eliana, Amanda Lang, and of course Caitlin Stoll and Malia. Those girls work hard. All these girls work hard, but it's so good to see when you put in the work and you have a little bit of success.
I always like to see new champions. Nothing against our old champions, but it's always fun when someone wins their first SYC.
Well, Caitlin Stoll is wearing her Shark jersey on Sunday, and that has proven to be really good luck for her this year. And Christian has the front board.
Nice. Maybe he'll give you a highlight.
Come on, let's go.
He looks like he has fun.
Oh, John says the owl ears from Colin are for Mom, and they're Harry Potter nuts. I'm a Harry Potter nuts. Colin, I'll talk to you about Harry Potter. This is my favorite. I am here for this conversation.
Blair, I feel like you've had 3 cups of coffee this morning.
I've only had 1.
You're very...
You know what? Gigi was in here in game 1.
Oh, did she get you pumped up? Because she's always full of energy.
Gigi and I are working out a sponsorship deal for her.
Nice.
We're going to reach out to energy companies because we think Gigi should have an energy drink named after her. It's the Gigi. What is it? The Gigi Energy Effect.
But she didn't really have a drink. She's just that way.
But you can drink a Gigi
Is it
and
just
be
gonna
like
be a
Gigi.
water? Gigi water.
If you want to be like Gigi, have this.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, Gigi did pump me up. Game 1. I need Gigi in my life. I told her, I go, can you do a podcast just for me every morning? And I'll listen to it.
She is so full of energy, full of life.
It's true. She's awesome. No, I'm just digging. There's a lot of energy at East Providence Lanes.
I think I stayed up too late last night.
Oh, maybe that's it. I did not. I've been going to bed very early.
Christian going for a 5-bagger. Looks like he's throwing a rotogrip idle.
Whoa.
That was one of my favorite balls. He's running off the approach.
Let's go.
He either loved it or he got away with something.
There is hold.
That was a great shot.
So game one, the boys, it's been only boys here so far. Game one, Micah started on this pair. They did not develop to the right, so they all moved left, found something in there. The second game, the boys that came were further right, and as they moved in, they found the hold. So it looks like these guys are like, yeah, we need to move left.
And this pattern is 46, right?
It is 46 feet.
46 feet.
28 mils.
So in is where you need to be playing.
Yeah, that's
and
what I would do.
Everyone has told us from here, the characteristics of the house are in.
Yes.
So pattern is telling you in, and the characteristics, the word on the street is in. So
that's it.
Let's move in.
We're going to have one of those tournaments where some people are in game 5 and some are in game 4 and the scores are going to be off.
That's okay, because then I can finalize all the scores and it'll look like we're waiting on the bowlers and not us.
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's in game 3 now, so that's good.
Yeah, but they're finishing game anyway. Yeah. So there's about a half game for anyone that's at home looking at bowl metrics, because that's what happens. Is people are like, did they forget these scores? And no, we just have a little half game.
Well, some people take a little more time on the approach.
I get it.
Some people are striking more. Some people are shooting spares. Can't really. Oh, that looks like a good shot.
Colin.
Oh. Very nice.
Yeah, his dad was telling me. So Colin's bowling a great game. Strike, spare, double. He's just because he just changed to two-handed.
Right.
He's learning the footwork, getting the momentum. He has to get
totally
that
different.
Speed.
Yep.
That's where they said after this tournament, they're like, oh, we know what we need to work on, especially watching. Like he had him watch Brady, like some of the
experienced two-handers.
Yeah.
Learn a little bit.
Yeah.
One-handed at his spare, covers it like a champ.
Even bowling with Christian this weekend is great for him because Christian Mouton's leading and he gets to watch the leader and see what he's doing.
That's good.
Yeah. Morgan Klein over there. Little Morgan Klein sighting.
She's talking to herself.
I do that.
I think we all do that when we bowl. Definitely have talked to myself on more than one occasion. Usually in a negative way.
I was going to say, is it nice or negative?
Well, I can admit to both. Jacob, rolls the 3-pin.
Let's go. We're in.
Smile, Jacob.
Well, Jacob is not very happy with that last frame that he did.
He doesn't really have a good look right now. I think he's crossing too many boards, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Uh-oh, my solid pair over there. It's gotten a little tricky, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Might be some movement. Chase is very unhappy right now. He just threw a chamois down, and I understand why.
He split in the 10th.
He split in the 10th.
Big 4 in the 10th on a possible 230. I'd be a little mad, too.
Well, he had the front 4, and then split, and then another split, and then a turkey. So he found it again.
He's playing X's and O's over there.
And then the big 4. So
202 with 7 strikes.
I completely understand Chase's frustration. That was like probably just not catching a move.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's not fun. We feel you, Chase.
All right, Christian going for a six bagger.
Let's go. That's a 6-pack chicken nuggets according to Kyle Troop.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, or chicken tenders. Is it nuggets or tenders? I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure.
tenders. All right, Christian. Let's go. He's nicely letting the pair next to him go first.
Taking a little extra time. That's okay.
It's like I need a minute. I'm bowling really well. I
think when you got a 5-bagger, if you want a little extra minute, it's okay.
I'm good with it.
Stepped away and gave courtesy. That one bounced out of the gutter. We're going to have to fix that score, guys.
I wonder who coaches Christian Mouton. I want to know. I'm going to ask him. Who's your coach?
After he bowls 300, let's ask him.
Yeah. I do in either in Coastal Classic or in 2024, we are going to change. Come on.
Oh, little high, but it almost got the 9 to go. Good shot, though.
We're going to change the live stream bio up. We're going to make a new live stream bio, and we're going to incentivize these kids to fill it out because no one filled it out this weekend.
It's a bummer.
I know, it's really sad.
You like to have something to talk about.
I do.
I'm sure they all have shout-outs. I'm sure they all have hobbies.
Yeah.
I'm sure they all have something to say.
I can look. Maybe I would think like some of these kids, because they're new, would fill them out. But so far today, every time I put names in, we do have one for Colin. Here's Colin. So Colin is 18. We talked about him. He's from Windham, Maine. Favorite Pro Bowler, E.J. Tackett. He won last year's Rhode Island Junior Masters.
Very nice.
He is interested in studying computer science, and he would like to say hi to everyone he bowls with in Lewiston.
Shout out Lewiston.
All right.
He bowls at Just In Time Recreation.
No Michael. I don't have Michael. Let's see if I have Vincent.
Vincent and his sister are first-time SYC bowlers.
I don't have a Vincent bio. I might have an old Christian one. I'm telling you, we need a ball giveaway or something with these bios.
Yeah.
We're gonna make them fill
It's
them
no
out.
fun if you don't know anything about them.
I know.
And we don't know everybody because there's a lot of first-time bowlers.
Maybe we can get a special giveaway, like a little item for the bios in 2024.
Yep.
Like at check-in that we give them after they fill out their bio or something. Like something like I don't know. We'll think of
thanks
something.
for filling out your bio. Come get a
Like
gift from Blair.
A sticker or something. Like
I filled out my bio sticker.
I'm telling you, I might do that. You joke, but don't test me with a sticker. We'll put it on your water bottle. And maybe I could set it up like you only have to fill it out yearly too. Maybe it's once a year we have a bio.
Another good spare by Colin.
All right, I do have a semi-old one for Christian when he steps up here. He's 15. Well, he was 15 years old in August. I don't think he's had a birthday. So 15. Average.
First year in U18, I think.
Awesome. He's from Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Yep.
Home Bowling Center, Pin Chasers, Midtown. Favorite Pro Bowler, Jackson Beach.
Jackson Beach is not a Pro Bowler.
Oh, I love
Christian,
it.
giving
love
a
it.
shout out to his buddy.
What do you enjoy most about bowling? Traveling and meeting new youth bowlers. Also bowling at different centers. Favorite bowling achievement? He's won PBA Regional 4 times and made the Junior Gold Finals. Match play 2 years in a row. He loves flying airplanes, and he wants to be a commercial pilot. Another pilot.
Nice.
Xavier Newell is one of his best friends from the New York area.
That's what you told us.
He's the brother he's never had. I'm
I
telling you.
love that.
Yeah,
That's so
see?
sweet. Oh, that one's going high.
Get away
luck.
with it. You got 9 out of that.
He's trying to get a little extra.
Yeah.
Just cut that one short a little bit.
Evan. No, Evan. Evan didn't fill out his bio. Who else do we have? Jacob Boxty. I do have a Jacob Boxty. Okay, when Jacob gets up, I can talk about him.
This from last year.
Well,
It's from.
how much has changed? He still bowls at Fort Meade.
Yeah.
He's from Nottingham, Maryland, I assume, unless he moved.
This is 15-year-old Jacob, and now it's 16-year-old Jacob.
Yeah.
He just had
A birthday. He
got a lot of favorites.
He likes Kyle Troop, Belmo, Simonson, and Danny Wiseman. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Danny's he was a coach.
Hall of Famer from the Baltimore area.
Yeah. He really enjoys how challenging bowling is. And with bowling in 2 different sports shot leagues, challenges are there every week. He loves the friendships he's made. He's finished 3rd overall in Coastal Classic SYC. He's shot 299. Okay, 15-year-old Jacob Boxey said that a few years ago, baseball was his #1 sport. He still loves playing the game, not to mention it gives him a break from the grind of bowling. It's great to have another activity to help get your mind on something else. I agree with that. John also talked about that, John Vanhees, when he was in here.
Yeah.
He said you have to have something else.
Yep.
You can't just, even if you're going to be a pro bowler, you got to have a hobby or something that you can get your mind off.
I didn't. I was a bowling nerd. I just bowled and bowled and bowled. What did I do?
Well,
Nope,
it did
I
work
pretty
out
much
for
bowled.
you. 27 titles, so maybe be like Leanne too.
I bowled. I went to the bowling center before my first class in high school and bowled for a little while. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm a morning person.
Yeah, but so when you were on the road, though, you tell stories about you and Kim going to restaurants a lot. You guys went out to eat, and
I love eating.
yeah, like so that you love food and that kind of stuff. So
We enjoyed our time on tour, and we did. We went to a lot of things.
yeah,
We saw the sights.
yeah. See,
Traveling the country. It's one of the best parts of being a professional bowler, traveling to different areas. Went to a lot of cool places, met a lot of cool people.
yeah, and you're reuniting with some bowlers this weekend.
Yeah, I have two friends who live here in Rhode Island that I haven't seen for 20 years. And I'm staying at their house, staying up way too late, reminiscing. And I'm having a lot of fun with them, and we're laughing a lot. And actually, last night we FaceTimed Kim Kearney, so that was fun.
Yeah,
It's a good shot by Christian. There you go.
he's back on it.
Back on.
But it proves the point that we always tell the kids, you know, you'll bowl, you'll win, you may not win, but you have friendships for life, right?
You don't really remember the bowling. You remember the fun you had together.
Yeah. Cool.
Goes Jake again. Good shot, Jake.
Jake's like, he doesn't look happy, but he has a turkey.
That's a turkey. He's getting happier.
Yeah. Keep going, Jake.
Oh, Sierra just picked up the 3, 6, 7. Nice shot.
Good job, Sierra.
I'm sorry. No, Amelia.
Oh, Amelia.
It was Amelia, not Sierra. Fabulous split conversion. Morgan Klein's striking over there. She's got a turkey
here
and a
for
good
it.
game going. Smiley face.
Her and Caitlin Stahl. Caitlin Stahl must be coming close to here,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, she's probably next. Or she's a couple pairs away, so she's probably moving to this pair. She's over here scoping it out.
She's like, okay, what's going on?
Maybe she's coming to the live stream pair. Maybe you can talk about one of the leaders in the U18 girls.
Well, I see Amanda Lang right to the right of us and Malia.
Yeah. Yep. So she's probably right next to them.
Yeah.
She's either going to be in front of you or left of you.
Perfect.
Oh, good break.
For Evan.
Evan.
Good job, Evan.
It went down. He's not too happy.
What a shot, Colin.
Colin.
Let's go.
Good job, Colin.
Colin's got a whole fan club in the chat. I love it. I'm here for the virtual people. I have conversations with people in the computer.
Well, that's good because you only have one person to conversate here, so you have a support group out there, Blair.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Sometimes you don't have someone to talk to
No,
here. Sometimes we leave you high and dry in here.
Yeah, I do talk to myself sometimes.
So you have developed those so-called
friends.
imaginary friends, but they're not imaginary because they're real fans of these kids.
It's so funny because even Mary Beth's mom, Beth aged out this year, and she's at college. She's at her first college tournament this weekend, and Sarah was in the chat yesterday. She goes, I miss talking to you, Blair.
It's nice that she was tuning in to check out the action.
Yeah, it's fun. We love the parents just as much as the kids. If you're an SYC parent, we're glad you're here.
It's a big college tournament in Ohio this weekend, big college tournament in Louisiana this weekend.
It is going.
It's hard to keep up with all of our old favorites. You know, all the kids that we've met are now going off to college, and it's hard to keep track of everybody.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I want to root for all their schools, and I don't know where everyone's at. We need a college bowling roadmap.
We do.
But the moms fill us in, and
Yeah, tell us how you're doing. If you have gone to college, you can still email us, YC@stormbowling.com.
another good shot by Morgan Klein. 4-bagger going into the 10th. Possible 239 will move her up in the standings.
Go, Morgan, go. Shot by Evan. Come on. Double.
Another good shot. Looks like he's throwing the brand new Eternity Pie. I wonder if
It
that's
does look
true.
like that.
Looks like it, huh, Blair?
Yeah. I would go out.
I heard
but
good things
it
about
is-
that ball.
I want to drill it just because it looks like the lock, and I have
I
really
know,
good
that's what I
memories of the
think. Yeah,
lock.
you love the lock.
I loved the lock.
Come on, Morgan. There you go.
Good shot
Clutch
by Morgan.
finish,
Wow.
Morgan. Way to work over there.
Okay.
All right, Christian, let's set it up in the 9th frame here. Let's watch. Very unique style. He backs it up.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, and then he goes. I like it.
Yeah.
Steady, and he's steady the whole time. His body position doesn't change.
Gets that one to go. Let's go. Let's go,
Yeah,
Christian.
he's
He's
very
pumping me up,
motivated.
too. I'm in. I'm excited. Damam says, "Good job, bud."
Damam.
I love it. Oh, Damam.
Mrs. Damam.
I'm telling you, you should do like bros page, because isn't that what Barrett calls you? Bruh?
Yeah, bruh.
Bruh.
I don't like him to call me bruh.
Well,
Good
I think
finish,
it's a
Morgan
teenage thing.
Klein. 239 over there on 47 and 48 for Morgan Klein.
Good shot by Vincent. Nice strike there. That's a clean jersey. He has a very nice outfit on today. He's matched his pink
Pink.
pants.
It's Pink October, right?
Yep,
We got a lot of
Pink.
pink going on.
Okay, here goes Christian. 10th frame.
2, 3, 4, and then he goes. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a good
Cool.
shot. Very good shot. Yeah.
Nice shot.
He was waving it off a little bit, but I thought it was right on line. He's got a very good look out there.
Yes. He's worked really, really hard.
Good
at his
shot,
game.
Sierra. Girls are finishing out strong on that pair. Sierra's going to finish it off. Let's see if Liana can. She was a medalist yesterday.
She was.
Didn't get the 10 to go. Jocelyn Smith, 206. Sierra's got a possible 223. Did all the Maryland kids wear the same jersey today? I see a lot of the same red, white, and blue jersey.
They may have.
Was that a
may be
Maryland
thing.
decision?
Listen, I gave Maryland a lot of shout outs in the first game. If you are looking for a crew, join the Maryland crew. Maryland, they have fun. They
Yeah,
bring
but
snacks.
they learn.
They
They work
learn.
hard at home. They are all into it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're looking for a group, if you're like, I just don't have a group, go talk to someone from Maryland. They'll welcome you in.
Yeah, they are a good group.
They're
Very nice.
Yeah.
Another good shot by Christian. He's going to close out with a 260 something.
Just adds to his lead a little bit. Or was he in
Sierra?
the lead? I don't know if he was actually
No, he's in
the
like the
lead.
top 3, I think.
Yeah, it's tight. It's probably like, I need to keep striking. Oh, these scores might be updating. This is when it gets confusing. Hold on. So,
Oh yeah, some have game 3
Yeah.
and we don't. Christian doesn't have game 3 in there yet.
so Nicholas Trentler has gone 230, 240, 230.
Well, Christian with a 268 is going to be 120 over, so he's going
Yeah.
to be right up there with those guys. He might, if he strikes, he's going to go into the lead because
Yes.
he's going to be 120
If he strikes,
over,
she
and
says.
someone's 119 over. So I believe Christian just popped into the lead
Good
for
job,
this
Christian.
round. So, well, 268's never going to hurt you.
Yeah.
So,
I would take a 268.
Sierra, good finish over there, 223 with the last 5. Drake, one crummy shot in the 9th, but saved a 190.
Yeah, he just had 2 unfortunate opens in that game that kind of kept it down, but
Amanda Lagan is bowling good again today, plus 62. Malia Miscavige, plus 12. I don't know what Caitlin Stoll and Eliana was bowling good, so 2 games to go, Blair.
Sundays
This is where
go
it gets
so
exciting.
quick.
They do go quick.
I feel like we blink and it's over.
Agreed.
Look at Ava. I haven't seen Ava bowl yet. That was a good shot right there. Good shot, Miss Ava. All right, so apparently we're not taking a break in between these games because
Girls are moving
the
on
girls are here.
Need to find someone to join
I do.
you.
I do
Maybe
need a.
has Mike Zinnick been in this morning? So you want to come in while?
Yeah, you could switch with him maybe.
And I'll take over scores.
Well, thank you, Leanne, for joining us.
Good job in the live stream as always, Blair.
Good job being out on the floor. It's
been a good tournament here in Rhode Island, and
I didn't get the fact this time. I don't want to tell you I wasn't listening to announcements. But
23 states.
That's what we
155 kids. 2 girls from Canada.
2.
19 champions. Those are my fast facts.
All right, 23 states. That's what it is.
23 states.
Awesome.
We have Montana to Rhode Island to Florida to Texas to Illinois.
Cool.
We got it covered. I think Montana is as far west as we have. I'm not sure we had any California or any.
I think Montana was as far west. Yeah. If we're wrong, we're wrong. But, yeah. Well,
just out of quick thought, but.
Well, good luck with the last 2 games. I know you'll be out there getting some scores,
I'm gonna grab some scores.
Stuff. Thanks for all you do for the SYC.
Thanks everyone in the live stream for tuning in. We got another good group of
imaginary friends.
Yeah, Blair's imaginary friends.
They're not imaginary.
And the girl U18, a bunch of U18 girls are coming over here next. 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
And. Might be the 2 leaders, actually. Let's see. Maybe? I'm not sure.
Good deal. All right. Well,
all right,
I'll
Blair,
let you get back to work.
Let's see you out there.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Bye, everyone.
All right. That was Leanne Holstenberg. We're going to do a fast change as Colin finishes up the 10th frame. We are, for anyone watching, we are going to take a very, very short break. Just very short. Just enough time to allow the girls to come in and get their bowling equipment on the pair, let the boys move out. Everyone's being very courteous. No one is coming in as the others are finishing, which is great. We love to see it. So Michael makes that spare. We're going to watch him throw his last shot. And I will allow you guys to continue watching. I'm going to go to a frame that you'll see the bowling, but we'll be right back with some commentary. And we'll be back soon. All right, we are back, and I'm joined by Mike Sinek. Now, Mike, I've been bragging about Maryland all day. I've told people, I go, if you don't have that group that you hang out with, and you're like, I need a group, I need friends, go meet someone from Maryland, right?
Maryland people are friendly.
You guys are awesome.
It's true.
Your kids are bowling good today too.
Yes, they are off to a really good start.
Yeah. But we got some girls in front of us.
Yes.
Taylor Miller, Morgan Winshill,
Mm-hmm.
Carly Wireman, Jolie Penny, Emily Holland, and Avriana Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had a conversation with Avriana this morning because I have seen her bowl at the last couple SYCs. She came out to Reno, which was, like, she doesn't take very many plane trips, so she said that was really exciting to go on a bowling trip on the plane. Her parents, support her and make it all possible. Now, Avriana is looking at some colleges. I go, Avery, how old are you? And she's like 17.
Ooh.
And I'm like, so you're looking at schools, right? And she's like, yeah, I am. I'm looking at different stuff. She knows what she wants to study.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, so some college coach is going to be really happy with Avriana. She seems like a really good team player. Like, she would be a good addition to a team.
Yep.
So, college coaches, if you're listening, I'm a fan of Avriana.
There you go.
And she knows how to travel because she's gone to the SYCs.
There you go.
I did jinx her because she left a split.
I know.
Now, I will say this pair, just so you know, Mike, because I've been watching this pair. The pair to the right, 51 and 52, has, leading into this game, been a really good pair.
Okay.
This pair has not been so good. Christian Mouton both good on it, but he's the only one so far today.
Right.
Everyone else, it's kind of been this weird, like, the right did not really break in, so these girls might have a little challenge because all the boys have found hold inside.
Yes.
Whereas John Vanhees said that this pattern today is close to what they bowl their house shots on. And he said, yeah, you need to move left, but usually there's this, like, area that you can build, like, carve in to the right, but it just didn't develop on this pair for whatever reason.
Okay. Well, that might have been how the balls went down the lane in the warm-up session.
Totally.
Yep. And, watching the pattern breakdown, we knew this was going to be a high-scoring pattern from the start because there was a lot of oil in the reverse. And then with the characteristic of the center, as John and Alex told me, the part of the heads break down and you have to move a bit left. And you see, that was a great shot.
That was
right
a great
there.
shot by Morgan. And also we had one, Jolie threw a good shot. Both of them are kind of playing in that same zone that you're talking about, like a little step left.
Yep. And there's a lot of hold in there.
Yeah.
There were shots made the first couple games where the bowlers missed in and the ball just held. And we talked about yesterday about the rangefinders down lane. For anybody that hooks the ball, you want to be inside of that last set of rangefinders around 11, 12, 13, and that will give you the pocket. And then from there, it's ball speed, which ball rolls the best for you. But yeah, this is a high-scoring pattern. Lots of 250s, 260s, 270s so far. So it's been really good.
Yeah, it has been high scoring. So exactly what we're talking about. I'm going to see when Amanda steps up if she's playing 51 the same way it looked like on 52. So as we're talking about there being a lot of hold into the left, Amanda actually looks like she's further to the right, which I think developed on that pair. Because there's been players that have scored well to the right on that pair. So it's just a little different. Like, you can attack it a couple different ways.
Yep.
Nice shot by Ava. Oh.
And on the boys' side, higher rev rates are now actually switching into pearlized equipment and still playing that part of the lane.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they didn't want to get too deep, so they actually kind of stayed a little further to the right and went to, IQ rubies, Zengel labels, Zens, which are amazing on this pattern, instead of going much deeper with the more aggressive equipment.
That's a good shot
right
by
there.
Jolie.
That was right
Come
on 11.
Come
Push.
on.
Almost.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Avriana, I think, is close. She must have moved after her first shot at the split. And that one was a 4-pin. And she just needs like a touch more, like move a little more left, and I think she's solid.
Yep.
Just getting lined up on this new pair.
All right.
The girls know how to make their spares.
They do.
All right, so here's Amanda Lang on 51. See if she is.
That was 10.
Yeah.
10, 11. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, see? A couple different ways you can kind of attack it right now.
And the hardest part about tournament bowling is moving lanes every game.
Oh, yes.
Because, you know, if you're staying on the same pair the whole time, it's relatively easy to chart the breakdown of the lane.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
That's a double.
Yep.
Nice shot.
It's easy to chart the breakdown in league. On a tournament, you go to a pair and you don't know what was there before you. You may have seen a couple shots of the previous group, but yeah, then you have to make your analysis and you have to make your moves quickly.
Oh, I see. Now that shot was online for Emily. I liked it, but she's just not getting the. It might be the ball. The ball might be burning up a little bit. She needs to make a little adjustment.
Ball was going a bit straight right at the end there, so it kind of rolled out. Yeah. That's Gabby Martin on 51, who just went just a skosh high, but she's down lane in the correct spot, but it just crept a little high. Left a 6-pin.
Good shot. Oh, yeah, that's a DNA, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, now I love the DNA. I am a big fan of the DNA, but sometimes you do need to move out of the DNA, go to something bigger.
Yep.
And right about this time, right? Like I throw the DNA a lot, and I this time in a tournament, I'd be like, "Yeah, all right, I need to move to something else."
Yep.
I don't want to because I love my DNA, but
yes, more motion is always good, especially when you're on a longer pattern. This pattern is 46 feet long, so this pattern has some length to it.
Oh, come on, ball.
Yep.
See, I think we moved right on that one. We need to move left, Adriana. Come on, move left. You can do it. I know you can.
Yeah, the bowlers I talked to this morning, first things I said to them, this is a start in a little and keep moving left pattern.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the really short 35-foot, 34-foot patterns is a start right and keep moving right pattern. In this case, yeah, the middle is the gold.
Let's spare it. Hook a little. All right.
All right. That's all right.
Okay, so Carly's going to go for her spare here.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
There it is.
Oh, good try. Good try. She's repping Extreme Performance Pro Shop today.
Oh, very nice.
Go Carly. I like when the kids wear their the Pro Shop that drills their stuff's logos.
Yeah.
I do like that. Give them a little shout out.
Okay, up on lane 51 in a second will be Malia Miscavige, who's gone strike 9-spare triple. So she seems to have this.
Well, and she was up there for the U18 girls. Amanda Lang was having a good tournament. Caitlin Stahl, Eliana Okino, and Amanda Lang. It looks like Malia may have not had a good block today. Let's see what she's doing. Or maybe her game's just not in there.
Here, third game is a 1. Okay.
That's not correct.
Yeah, soon as okay.
Malia did not bowl.
She not bowl 1. Okay, so as soon as we're out of here, they'll correct that score.
Oh man, that's funny. For anyone that's looking, Malia did not bowl 1.
She did not bowl a 1.
She did not go 1 and then 279 pace.
No.
Oh, you know what? Bowl metrics is easy. We could go fix that in 5 seconds.
We can correct that.
You might even be able to find the sheet. Oh no, it's down at the table.
It's right down there.
All right. It's okay. We'll wait.
I'm going to have somebody. I'll try to wave at somebody to bring it to me.
Yeah.
And I'll do the correction right here. This is how easy Bowmetrics is to do.
Yeah, we'll show
scores.
it live on air.
Yep.
We'll give a little. Bowmetrics is our official scoring system of the SYC score management system is what we call it. And if you are a tournament operator at home, you need to know Bowmetrics because it's so easy. It does not matter what score system that the bowling center uses. They're great.
Yep.
Ted Fossum, Bowmetrics, BOWLMETRIX.com. It's so easy, even I can do it.
Yep. And a nice washout conversion for Emily. And as a matter of fact, this is the customer service Bowmetrics has. Knew he was having events running and was in contact with us in regards to making sure the servers were being responsive and that had the right connectivity for everybody. So
he's
that
usually in the chat giving me block one averages and so I'm like, oh, Bowmetrics is here. Okay, well, Ted, what do you got for us?
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Ted's the best.
He does a really good job.
Like I said, if you're a tournament operator, he does packages too. You can buy one tournament or a package. So if you run a series of tournaments, you can buy them a block of them. Just ask Amanda; she would do it.
Yep. Can we ever get the sheet?
Yeah. Let's get a.
Yeah. Amanda, you give me your score sheet for a second.
We're gonna do score update live on air.
This is how we do it.
So Malia, obviously, unless she didn't write in her score, that could be why she got a 1.
No, we have her score.
Okay. What did she shoot?
Unfortunately, a 169.
Oh.
Okay, so here's how we do it.
Okay.
You bring up the camera app on your phone.
Hold on, let me get a little bigger for our demonstration.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So you bring up the camera on your phone.
Okay. We won't judge you that you have an Android, but
that's okay. Android or Apple, it works great.
Yes.
On the corner of the score sheet is a QR code.
It's that easy.
You scan the QR code.
He's scanning live on air.
Okay.
Look.
The score sheet
Score
pops up, which you can't see because of the light.
Yeah, the bad light. No, you can't see it. But you can just type in.
But the score sheets pop up, and I can clearly see that there's a 1 instead of a 169. So
now
and then while I'm here, I'm checking everybody else's scores just to be safe.
Mike is going to correct it.
Then I hit the save button.
Malia no longer has a 1 game. If I refresh, I can now see where Malia is in the standings.
And she's 7th place now.
She jumped up to 7.
Yep.
Yeah, so she has had a couple not bad games, but just bad pairs maybe.
Yep.
246, 197, 169. Yeah, so let's see how this whole day shakes out. We're getting really close. Next game, we're gonna have Mike Sedoma Jr.
Mike and Mike again for the 3rd day.
I know, Mike and Mike. It's like the opposite of the candy, Mike and Ike. I get Mike and Mike.
That was a nice shot by Emily. Just left a 10 pin.
Malia, while we were talking about her score, has been striking. So this is a good game for her.
She's on a nice 280 pace right now.
I would go out on a limb and say that. So we're watching 12 young ladies in front of us who all look to be nearing the age of college recruitment. And I would say all of them will find a place somewhere in college bowling because all of them are throwing it unbelievably well on a tough pack.
Yep.
So many opportunities for kids in college today too.
Yep.
Like NCAA, NAIA, all of the different
Yep,
options.
there's even some strong club programs out there. And for the boys as well, even in the 5 years ago, 6 years ago, there weren't as many boys programs that are offering scholarships and room and board, and and it's a great opportunity. When NCAA recognized bowling back in the day, and there were only a few programs, but then that has just blossomed, and it's really good. Malia Miscavige has just struck again.
She has, and I did look up, you guys. Although I think as soon as I wanted to, nope, he hasn't bowled yet. Christian Mouton just bowled on this pair. He's down there and has the front 6.
Yep.
and he's up to bowl. So Christian he's chasing the lead in the U18 boys. He
Yes,
might have
he
just
is.
jumped into the lead after last game. Let's look. Well, he's leading Long as of last game.
Yep.
Total U18 boys. He's leading.
He's leading by 1 pin
Whoa.
over Nicholas Trentler.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's tight.
We got a dogfight.
It is. They are fighting.
Excellent.
Fighting in a nice way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Competitive way.
Yes.
And what I'll do is I'm keeping their score sheet up here for lanes 51 and 52 so that when they complete the game,
You'll write them down.
I'm going to write them right down, check them
You're
off,
going to confuse them. They're going to be like, what? Where did I score sheet
put them
go?"
in bowl metrics,
It's fine.
and hand it back to them.
I love it.
I know the bowlers are quite responsible for their score sheets, and one of the things, if they're going to bowl in college or bowl professionally, in college you have your coach who usually records all your scores. But when you're bowling in a tournament situation, you are responsible for your scores. So you need to make sure that even though somebody may be sitting at the table writing scores down, make sure your score gets recorded. Happens a lot.
Good TED Talk. That was a good one.
Gabby
Yes.
Martin, lane 52, high flush. Very nice shot.
All right. We got Miss Taylor Miller here. This one lane has messed with Taylor the last two shots.
Everybody.
There must be a little carry down or something going on.
Yep.
Bummer. Because she's throwing it well on the right lane, but the left lane is just, there's a bucket situation going on. Bucket.
Yes, there is.
Nice shot by Emily.
Very nice.
All right, so my hope is Avriana moves left.
Yes.
Please, Avriana.
I think she needs to move left.
I'm channeling. Oh, come on. Good shot by Morgan.
That's a good
Morgan
shot.
needs to keep moving left.
Yep, she needs to move a little left.
Just a little bit. The girls' moves are much smaller than the boys' moves, you guys. Like, tiny moves. Avriana has not listened to my channel. I'm trying to channel it to her. Move left. She'll come back and listen, and she's like, dang it.
Okay. So up on lane 52, we have Malia Miscavige, who has the current six-bagger going on.
Malia's good.
Strike, spare, six-bagger.
Malia knows her stuff. She
She
plays
does.
softball.
Yes.
She's like, when I'm not playing softball, I'll come out and strike on the lanes. Why not? You're going to see her just to the right of your screen in the ninth frame here. There she goes. And no problem.
And we'll tell you that pretty much every one of those strikes has looked exactly like that. So,
Throwing the absolute, it looks like.
yep, that is an absolute little bit of surface. Okay, so I'm about to scan their sheet so I can put their scores in since they're entering the 10th
shot
frame.
by Carly. I liked that one for a double. All right, Miss Jolie stepping up on a turkey. I like it.
Very nice. Another nice shot.
Amanda Morris up
Amanda
there.
Morris.
Yep. She needed that one in the 10th. She's had a couple unfortunate splits in that game.
Will it make it?
No,
Yes, it will.
The right lane is no problem for Taylor. It's
Yep.
that left lane.
That left lane.
She needs to just treat the left lane like a different lane. All right, Jolie. Oh,
Nice.
come on,
Stopped
ball.
right on 10.
Si-
Yep, it stopped on the 10 board, so it
Yeah.
kind of just rolled up into bucket land.
It is bucket land. It's the opposite of candy land. It's bucket land.
Bucket land.
Man, we need like a sand castle. They could build sand castles on that lane because it's
Exactly.
just full of buckets. All right, Miss Morgan. Ooh,
She
that
didn't
took
move.
off. Morgan, I told you to move left.
I know. She needs to move more left.
It's so hard. I just want to tell these kids, like, come listen to the live stream. We'll tell you what to do. But no, it's all right.
We've had that before at the Coastal Classic where one of the bowlers was sitting in front of us listening to the live stream.
So funny.
That was a blast.
Good cover by Jolie. Jolie, it's not you. It's the lane. You're in bucket land. Emily, don't get stuck in bucket land. All right. Nice shot by Morgan. Morgan, just move your feet a little left next time. Here, just let him. You can let him get it.
Yeah.
Amanda wants it. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
You're welcome.
They're good. They need to fill out their sheets. They're
Yes,
like,
they do.
They're like, no, Mike.
Where is the sheet?
I want to fill out my sheet.
Where is my sheet?
Good job. All right, Carly for the turkey.
Shaker,
oh, that
come
was
on.
Such a good shot. I know. I feel it, Carly. That was good. Just so close. Needed that extra little oomph.
Okay, Emily shooting the washout here on lane 49. She made one earlier on this same lane.
She can do it.
Yep.
Oh.
And there it is.
She's like, yeah, I got this. Good job, Emily. Little clap and smile. Nice spare by Miss Carly. Okay, Avriana. Did we move left?
Are we going to move left?
I heard her talking to her mom.
Okay.
And she said, I'm just really frustrated. I understand, Avriana. It's okay. You're fine. Oh, we moved a little left. Come on, ball.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, give it to her. That was such a good shot. Man.
That was ball rep Blair getting her moved to the correct part of the lane.
I know. I'm channeling. I'm like, come on. Telepathically. You can do it.
You can. Okay, so coming up on lane 51, Malia Miscavige is on a 280 pace.
I think Jolie just moved on her good lane because she's so confused by the left lane.
Yep.
Jolie, that left lane is bucket land. Malia.
High flush.
You go, Malia. You go. That's a good pair. So all day we've had at least, actually last game we didn't, but other than last game, we've had at least a 260 on that pair since game 1.
And it looks like Mr. Mouton has the front 8.
Let's go, Christian.
Down on 56.
If he keeps
55.
going, I'm going to have to send you down to get a video.
Yeah.
Or I'll go down. Or we might all go down because
that might
I don't know.
Turn that camera.
I know, right? Yeah. Come on, ball. Oh,
we black clouded him from that far away.
Man.
Malia Miscavige.
Hit it.
All right.
Solid game, though.
Yeah. That's
she could get to
269. Nice recovery off of the 169.
A little 100-pin swing. We like those.
Yep. Century Award. Amanda Lang with a nice split conversion. Emily, nice.
Amanda Lang is having a fantastic tournament.
Yes, she is.
She is bowling so well. She works really hard at her game. I believe she works with Coach Pat Costello down in Florida. And she is a great young lady. Going to Arkansas State next year.
Very cool.
I'm going to miss seeing the Lang family at the tournaments. Mom and Dad are always so nice.
Yep.
So.
And a nice 217.
Good job. Good job, Amanda.
And their scores are already entered into Bowmetrics. Immediately updated. That's the best part.
Absolutely.
It's funny. The first tournament that I worked, seeing all the parents on their phones with their heads down, it's like, all right. And it's like, they're just tracking scores.
They are.
They are.
Yeah.
They're tracking scores the whole time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right.
All right. Good shot. Good spare by Avriana.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Miss Carly. Oh, I like that shot.
Nice shot.
I think that's what you have to do on this left lane is just move left and trap it.
Yep.
You cannot go around it.
Nope. Got to roll it up high flush.
Okay, so Jolie here. I hope she moves a little left. Great shot by Taylor.
Nice shot, Taylor.
Great shot. She moved left. Now trap it. Don't trap. Oh, good. Good shot right
the
there.
lane.
Come
there
on.
It is.
All right.
Just a
All
little
right.
flat. All right.
We will take a 10 pin on that lane. It's not a bucket.
No, that's a good shot.
Yeah. Buckets are brutal.
Oh, that is a good shot.
Yes.
Although I do enjoy that sometimes after a strike, it's a sense of relief for some of the players.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan. Got some nice games on this pair. I mean, everybody's fighting. It's a good thing. Oh. Okay, Emily.
We do.
Does she get it to roll up? Yeah, that left lane, you just can't get the pins on the left side out if you have not a high flush hit.
Yeah,
It's just
super tight down here.
Yeah. I think Mr. Mouton is about to shoot 270, I believe, or 260 down there. So.
That's good for his lead.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. All right.
Ooh.
Little miss there. It's okay. It's this is what Del Ballard was in the chat earlier, and Del preaches spares, as we all do. Now, here's my only argument. It's not really an argument. It's just my defense. When you are leaving a bunch of spares, at some point you're gonna miss one.
Yeah.
It just happens. It just does. I don't want it to. But the kids don't want it to, certainly.
Nice shot. Ariana.
Really good shot. Very nice. That is exactly the part of the lane. Perfect.
Yep.
Good job.
Ball position down lane was
Finished strong.
perfect.
Yes. All right. Miss Jolie here. Jolie, I believe, got into this tricked right lane, left lane. Oh, dear. Hold on. Come on, ball. Okay. We'll take that. She's like, I don't understand what happened. Because she had the turkey.
Yep.
If I were her, I'd do a little fill ball change.
Ball adjustment.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, she's sitting in the pocket and she's not getting the nines out now,
Taylor moved left. Taylor,
nice
dear.
move.
Come on,
Strong
come
ball.
on.
Strong
Okay.
ball. Yep.
All right. Good shot. Good shot, Taylor.
Makeable spare.
Taylor's like, this lane hurt me. All right, so to the right of our camera, this next game, we have Eliana Okino and Caitlin Stoll, two of the ladies that were battling it out in the top three. Get to watch them for a game. All right, good shot, Jolie.
Way to clear 200 and walk away. That's not bad.
I will tell the ladies that may be listening later, this was a little bit of a rough pair. It has been all day. 201 is really good on this pair for Jolie.
Yep.
The boys just have been struggling on it as well.
Yep.
So I'm not sure what happened. I mean, I was sitting here during practice, but I can't tell you. I don't know what happened. Come on, ball.
Yeah. Just a bit outside the target.
But that's when I say the ball. Come on, ball. Let's go. Just work.
Yeah, that's a great shot right there by Brianna. Perfect position down lane. Ball rolled up nicely. 51 and 52 is giving up strikes.
That's the good pair. 49 and 50.
Not so bueno.
It's not as generous as 51 and 52. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Now, Christian Mouton would disagree. He was like, no, 49 and 50 is perfect, Blair. I loved it. Keep it just like how it is. Here's Caitlin Stoll. Shark jersey. It is Shark Sunday.
Shark Sunday.
That is proven to be a very good jersey for her on Sundays.
It is.
And we're striking.
Oh, nice
That's
shot.
a double.
That's a great shot.
Really great. Good shot by Morgan.
Although another Team Shark member, Mateo, is wearing, I believe, an Evolution jersey today.
That's
so
all right.
okay.
That's all right. He forgot his Shark jersey this weekend.
okay.
We'll let him. He has a hall pass.
Yes, he does.
He'll bring it to the Coastal.
Yeah.
He's on the beach. If he forgets his Shark jersey
On
in
the beach.
Coastal Classic, we need to talk. I'll remind him.
Yes.
Mateo, next month. What day are we wearing it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably should do Sunday should become Shark Jersey Sunday.
That's fine. We were
that
doing
way.
that in Rochester. It was Team Tiger on Sunday as well.
I'm going to do that.
Except this weekend, it's Paint the Lanes pink.
It is.
Yes.
I understand.
Underneath my I Am Bowling pullover is a Paint the Lanes pink t-shirt. And Brianna is throwing a nice double to start. She's in the right part of the lane, and she's on the right pair. That pair you can take advantage of.
Absolutely. That pair is, it's just been a really good pair all day.
Yep. Very nice.
Nice shot by Morgan.
Nice, Morgan.
All right, so after this game, we are going to take another short break, I believe. No, I'm not sure who's coming. I don't see bowlers waiting. Huh. Might be the pair that's in frame 5. Is that possible? They have to be in. Is it that pair?
Is it a skip 3 game? Yeah, I think it's a skip 3 game.
All right, so we might have a short break.
Yep.
I do have Michael Sodoma coming in, so we might pop in a little early, shift the camera a little bit, show the completion of Eliana and Caitlin's game, because we have a couple pairs.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we had a small issue with a ball stuck in the gutter and a dead wood and
I was
caused
wondering.
a bit of a delay.
Yeah, because there's like half. Yeah, all right. Well, it happens, people.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it work. So we'll watch Carly throw her last strike. I'm calling in now. Carly's going to strike on this lane. Taylor Miller finished up with a 202.
Very nice.
Morgan 182 and Jolie 201. Those are the leaders on this lane. Just this lane alone. Here's Miss Carly.
Let's make a shot.
That looks
Got
good.
a chance. Got a chance. Nice 7 pin.
Man,
Prep
7
just a
pin.
little high.
Mike, thank you for joining us. We will see you next month at Coastal.
Yes.
Back to back.
Looking forward to being at Coastal.
All right. Well, we'll be right back. Give us a couple seconds, and we're going to switch out, and we'll be back.
All right.
All right, we are back. I shifted the camera a little bit, so you should be able to see the girls on lane 51 and 52. We're waiting on our pair to come here. We have Anna Antony coming here, who's the leader of the U15 girls. So that'll be a fun one to watch. Back with Michael. Michael, welcome back to the live stream booth.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Well, thanks for having us this weekend. East Providence Lanes, you guys told us, gotta come here. It's awesome. You were not wrong.
Hey, thank you. It's been fantastic to see 158, I believe is the final number.
Yep.
Bowlers here. Place is packed, and that's what we love to see with all the youth.
Yeah, it's great. And now we're watching some of the best young ladies in the country. Caitlin Stahl, she's won PBA Junior. She's been on Junior Gold, or she's been on the Junior Gold TV show. She's on Junior Team USA. She's won SYCs. She's pretty darn good.
She throws the ball amazing.
Yep. And then we have Eliana Okino, another one who is from the New York area.
Yep.
She's coming up in the ranks. She's worked really hard on her game. I know she had a great year in high school last year. We also have Natalie Yale, Jessica Swenson, Brianna Provenzano,
yes.
Provenzano, and Kara Spruill. And you know what has happened today? 51 and 52 is our striking pair.
Oh.
They are striking like nothing on 51 and 52.
And it has continued with this group.
Absolutely.
Brianna had everybody's striking.
Yeah.
It's good. Long pattern should strike. Usually are a little easier.
Yes. Don't force you to play the gutter, which sometimes the kids are not. Well, no one's really comfortable playing the gutter.
No.
But
nobody wants to see their ball going to the channel. Not even as adults.
No, you don't. I don't.
Nope.
Yeah, Brianna started off with the turkey, and then she just left the 7-pin.
Yep.
Now, I'm interested to see how Anna Antony feels on 49 and 50 because this pair has been tricky.
Yep.
I don't know if that's house characteristic or not, but
I think it all just depends on the day. Sometimes they said yesterday the higher end usually hooks and it gets tighter as we go lower. It all depends who you follow at times too. And,
absolutely.
It's game 5. It's go big or go home.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh good, we got a spammer in the chat today. Let me go take care of the spam commenter. I got you guys.
Oh, jeez.
It's so fun. Spam is great.
You just can't get away from it. It's not on a computer. It's on the phone. Phone calls.
Yeah. They, all right, good. They gone. Yeah, so Caitlin here, you see her. That's another strike.
Yep. She is plus 172 today. We got that working today.
Nice.
That is from total just for today.
Okay.
But we did get that up and going today, so it's at least to know where the kids are for one block. It's good. So.
Good shot by Jessica. Good spare. Yep. Making those spares, that's what keeps you in it.
Absolutely, especially junior gold on the harder stuff. You got to make your spares.
Absolutely. Brianna comes back over to 51. She's like, I want to strike.
Yep.
Now, I do know Kara. Kara Spruill is from Utah. She works really hard on her game, and she's going to start working with Hank Boomershine, I heard.
Us.
And I know that there's some things Hank wanted to do kind of immediately, but he knew they were coming to the SYC, and he's like, let's get through the SYC, go back, reassess. So I'm excited for Kara. She's already a great bowler, and she's going to keep blossoming into another.
And Brianna's from Connecticut. She's up here a lot. She actually won last year our Teen Masters qualifier that we held here. So we know Brianna, and some of the kids that are coming to 49 and 50 are some of our locals.
Good.
Grace Petterbaum, Victoria LaRoche.
Yep.
Our local kids. So it's good to see.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see him.
And the leader, Anna
Antony, Connecticut.
Yep.
She's awesome.
Yes.
She's a little two-hander.
Yes.
If you're wanting to see a two-handed girl. She's coming.
Yep.
Anna is coming. Good shot by Kaylin.
Yep.
Except they're going to mess with me because now I need to move my camera back. These kids keep me on my toes.
Yes.
I am going to have to go do that. Hold on. Let me fix it now so that we can continue chatting. All right, we're back. Quick little change. Still good to see the ladies. Now you can see the end of the game on 47-48-2. All right, so now we just came to Rhode Island for the first time, and you've been giving us some great suggestions. But if someone's watching at home, why should they come and visit Rhode Island?
Well, especially in the summer, Newport, great place. The beaches, Narragansett, really every Providence waterfire on the water.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And really, we can get to anywhere from here. You know, Foxborough still is only an half hour away. Connecticut, Mystic Aquarium. It's just centrally located. It's so good. And the Lower Narragansett, the lighthouses, that's what they're all known for. So,
well, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Rhode Island. I can see why people like to vacation here.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a vacation spot, you're in the right place.
Yep. Just not in the winter. You don't want to deal with snow.
No, thank you.
No.
And we did. We heard this morning. Leanne is working on 2025. That's our next schedule because 2024 has been announced. And we're going to try to make East Providence Lanes possible in that season.
And we are looking forward to it. We're open to any and all date we can take. Well, I'm sure we can work it out.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you'll be one of the first to get on the books. So.
And that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys coming again. And I'm glad everything went well. It's going well.
It's fantastic. I think the kids loved it. I think everyone's happy. I haven't heard any complaints, which is great.
Yep.
So.
And you got a lot of new families, which is good to experience SYC.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully now next year they'll go to ABC Gates up in Rochester, right?
Rochester. Yeah, we're going to go to Rochester again.
Yep.
Rochester was new this year as well.
Yep.
So it's exciting. We'll try to keep one in the it's so hard. Like Leanne was in here, and we were talking about obviously the Coastal Classic. We took it off the schedule. We had to add it back on because we were yelled at so severely for taking that one off. But I told her because she goes, I don't know what I was thinking when I took off our longest running event. And I go, I know what you were thinking. You met a guy like Kelvin, and we met Mike Orvis this year, and then yourself. And you meet these awesome people that are like, we want the SYC to come, and we got to move it around a little bit.
It's only fair, honestly. Of
course, I agree.
I would love to have it every year, but it is only fair to try to have other families, to reach other families and people.
Yeah.
It is right to bring it across the country. That's
our goal.
Yes.
Come to communities that may not, Junior Gold has become a very large event. There are only certain cities that can host Junior Gold, just due to lane beds, right? There's not enough lane beds up here to host Junior Gold. He's like, I got you.
We've put out some feelers. That's something we're going to strive for eventually.
Nice. Okay, all right. Okay.
I would love to bring it to the
I don't
Northeast.
even know how many lane beds that Junior Gold needs anymore.
Oh, I don't remember. I want to say 320 or less than. I had to pay. I had the whole packet.
Okay.
I looked into it. It was a little late for the next couple years, but we haven't put that. Got some cooperation from some centers. We have some larger centers in the area.
Okay.
So
there you go.
It's if we get a whole team collaboration, it would have to be between Massachusetts, Rhode Island, possibly Connecticut.
Yeah.
But it's only an hour. They say an hour. I think a most hour drive. It's all doable.
Bowl, most days they only bowl once a day.
Yeah.
Practice session's tricky, right? That would be the trickiest part. But I could see it being a little Northeast Junior Gold. That'd be awesome.
trying. We try to bring everything we can this way.
Right.
And,
but yeah, and you guys are great. I mean, I can't say enough about your team and just the guys that are working in the Northeast trying to give youth bowlers opportunities, adult bowlers opportunities.
Yep.
There's a lot of bowling out here.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
There's a lot of smaller centers, 24 lanes, 32, smaller. So it is a lot of bowling. You just got to find it.
I like it.
Yep.
Okay, so we have our U15 girls have joined us. Taryn Murphy, Grace Pettibon, Anna Anthony, Victoria LaRouche, Morgan Sheldon, and Kylie. Oh, dear.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, I think it's she told me how to say it. Oh, hold on. Let me ask her. Kylie, how do you say your last name?
Pettisano.
Oh, Pettisano. I knew she told me earlier, and I forgot already.
I had zero chance of getting that. So.
Pettisano. She needs to own an Italian restaurant, Kylie. Oh, Pettisanos. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Anna Anthony, two-hander, Connecticut. She has won a couple SYC titles. Pretty good shot there.
Yep. 10 in the pit.
She's like, yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
I'm leading.
Yep.
I'm going to be leading.
Yep.
But she's a good person.
Yes.
She is one of those kids that she makes friends. She's really funny if you ever get her talking. She has a really funny, dry Northeast sense of humor.
Yeah, it goes
at
in
a
well.
young age.
Yep.
She cracks me up a little bit every time I talk to her. Miss Taryn here, she is wearing her pink outfit for breast cancer awareness in October. Eliana's wearing pink today too.
Yeah, a lot of pink today.
Yep.
I see around. That's good.
Oh, Eliana almost picked up the Greek church. She got 4 out of 5. I take that. Good shot by Taryn.
Yep. Good cover. Every spare is important, especially game 5.
Yeah.
Either trying to hold a lead or climb up the board.
Absolutely.
All pins count.
Good shot by Morgan. A little strike. So what is your next tournament you're hosting?
Next will be the PBA Regional.
Okay. When is that?
November 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Nice.
And then it will be NEBA, which is a scratch tournament local. PBA Junior will be 2 weeks after that. Then I get a little break, and we're doing the PWBA Regional is coming back to us in April.
Oh, that's great.
So
it's exciting.
I think we're one of the few centers that have done all 3 of the regionals.
PBA, PWBA, and
and PBA Junior. Yeah.
Okay, PBA Junior. Yep. Now you need a PBA 50 stuff.
Yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Tom Clark, he's ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah. Yeah, PBA Junior. I love that program, and it's great you brought it up today. We are a big fan of PBA Junior. Yep. This is an affiliate tournament. We also are today. The leader in each division gets the PBA Junior Never Give Up scholarship because our scholarships are based on your performance overall. Mm-hmm. So maybe you didn't have the best block on the short, medium was tricky, but you could figure out long. You're awarded with a little scholarship, which is great. So whoever gets the gold gets that bonus. PBA Junior is great.
Yep, and we work with Toby Contreras, comes over from the Midwest to work with us. Toby's been great. Last year was the first year we did it, and we're looking forward to it again. And we had a good amount in the 60s, I believe, which they were very happy with, and hopefully we grow off that number now this year.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, there was a PBA Junior Regional in Utah last weekend.
Yeah. Didn't you guys live stream it?
We did on Sunday.
So.
Yep,
okay.
Yep, and it was fantastic. There were a lot of kids from the Northeast. Not Northeast, I'm sorry, Northwest. And Northwest bowlers have the similar problem as the Northeast. They're always having to travel far distances for junior gold, for tournaments. You guys sit in 2 hours of traffic, but the kids out west have to drive 6 hours. So I'm not sure
which could be worse.
Yeah, really. Sometimes traffic, I think.
Traffic is the worst.
Oh, no.
Anybody that drives in New England knows 95 in Connecticut is not the place you want to be.
No kidding.
The family's coming up here.
I heard Friday was rough.
Yep.
Did you get to see Miss Alyssa Randisi to the left? Oh, we have a junior gold champ over there, too, Sadie Erb. She won in 2022,
Yep.
I believe.
Yep. I believe, was she leading yesterday? After the first block.
She was, and then she had, and I don't really know, something happened to her hand.
So it happened actually right after I got off the live stream. There was something, I believe, with her thumb or forearm. She had some pain, but she was able to battle through it, and she's here again this morning.
Yeah, she's back. We do need to get this deadwood cleared, though.
Yes.
All right, well, we shot his fair with deadwood. We won't talk about that on live stream.
I'll jump off and call the desk. Hold on.
Yeah, have Anna stop. Anna, no bowling.
Anna, hit the service button, call the front desk, call the deadwood, 49. Right up here. Service, intercom.
Okay.
The kids are young. They don't know the rules yet.
No.
Give them a break. We're trying.
They just want to throw it.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to wait. Even though your staff is amazing, it takes them 5 minutes, but
We appreciate it.
yeah,
Event like this, you got to make sure you have enough staff.
yeah. No, you're great. Nice spare by Eliana there. Eliana's a member of our Evolution staff team.
Yep.
Now, Eliana, here's my fun for any parents that are listening. Eliana joined our Evolution program when it started in 2021. And she, from the first month that she joined, so our Evolution program is completely free. Any youth bowler can join. It's online. Every month, you get an email that's filled with a lesson, and it's all themed. So, like last month, we did sports shop.
Carry the 10.
Nice shot by Eliana. And we have all of the coaches, all of the volunteers that work in the program. They send in a little tidbit of knowledge, right? So we've done college bowling, we've done sport shots, we've done mental game, we've done a whole bunch of different things. And then every month, we ask the kids to do a little monthly challenge, and they film a video or submit a written assignment. We don't grade it. Sometimes we'll look at it, sometimes we don't. But what it really is it makes them better.
Yes.
At interviews, better at thinking through things, and then we watch who submits it, right? Eliana has submitted her monthly challenge since the first month that she joined.
Wow.
Every single month.
That's amazing.
We have, and so we kept seeing this name pop up, and we kept watching some of the videos every couple months. We pop in, and we're like, okay, let's watch some. And she went and she started getting better at tournaments. She started getting more involved. She was so dedicated, and her name just kept appearing. And then she became an Evolution staff member.
Yep.
So, that's, if you're a kid, you're like, how do I become part of that team, or how do I get on staff? Like, it's Alex was in here yesterday, and he goes, it's an honor. It's not a right to be on staff.
Nope.
And these kids treat you like that. So
Good.
Yeah.
The social media is a big way to get your name out there.
Absolutely.
It is free to do. You don't need expensive equipment. You get your cell phone.
Right.
For videos, anything. It is the best way. Brad and Kyle are two guys nonstop. One of the best at doing it.
Yeah.
They are unbelievable
for sure.
at
Darren
it.
Tang's fantastic.
Darren Tang.
Mikey and Chris are starting to do their own vlog. Even Packy's not on our team, but a lot of the kids talk about Packy.
Gigi's she's here now taking video for her vlog.
She's vlogging.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So, and the kids love it. The kids, and I understand. Sometimes I'll have parents asking me, like, because I worked in social media and I've done a lot with the social media, and I've studied a lot of social media, and they're always like, should we be worried if our kids are on social media? Like, is it okay? And I always tell them, I'm like, it is a family decision. We actually, every January in our Evolution program, send out a digital media agreement. And they don't fill it out with us. They fill it out with their parents.
Oh.
And so we have it's an agreement between the child and the parent that the parents know they're on social media. And we come up with some, like, fun ways to talk through, because there is that age barrier too.
Yep.
Where sometimes parents are like, I don't even understand what my child's doing on social media. But to a youth bowler or a child, sometimes their friends, the only way they can talk to them is through social media.
Absolutely. Yep.
So there's a little bit of an understanding there, and we've developed this little agreement. And I think it's just a conversation, and whatever you want to do with social media in your family, that's up to you. That's your decision. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way to do it. It's just personal choice.
You have to know your child. You have to how much you feel you can trust them, and it's age appropriate. And
then I think being part of it is huge. Like, be part of the social media. I mean, we watch, like, you know, some of these youth bowlers have social media. Brady has a social media presence. His dad's part of that with him. They do it together.
Yep.
And I think that's a great way to do it. Another one, Malia Briggs, who was just to the left of us. Now she's moved down. She does ball reviews. She is on social media, and I think her parents help her with that.
And it's good bonding, too, if the parents do get involved. It's a great way to spend time helping and learning. And
whatever kids are passionate about, that's the key. And social media, it can be a really great tool. It can.
It can. It's just trying to keep up with every app. The app of the month that comes out is
hard.
Very hard.
It's
even on the
hard.
business end for us. What do we actually use to promote? Because you can go down the line, and you know, we don't have Snapchat here. We don't have TikTok.
No,
could we? Sure, but it gets a little too much.
Oh yeah, I mean it is a job. It is a full-time job. And Storm, we just hired a new social media manager. I just moved out of that role. I had been doing it since I was 24, and it's like, it's a role, and it's changed and it's evolved. I mean, what I was doing when I started at Storm, that's not what you do now. So it's
probably back then it might have just been Facebook, or just now
it was like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but Instagram wasn't nearly what it is now. Reels weren't around. TikTok wasn't around.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I mean, we have a Storm Snapchat. We don't use it much anymore. We have a Storm TikTok. We just started recently dabbling. That's one of Yannick's projects, which she does a great job.
YouTube channel. It's
well, and I always talk to, like, when we're talking to people, like a business owner or a pro shop operator, like, and they're asking, like, how can we get more involved, or how do we do it? And I look at them and I go, do you have time to do it? And most of the time they're like, no, I'm stretched, right? And I go, great, go find a young person and someone who wants to do it, and let them do it, and work with them, and let them be part of it. And they'll ask you questions. What do you want to promote? What do you want to do? But find that good person that wants to help you, and they get experience doing it, because you never know. Someone, like, I started doing social media pages for the Ohio State bowling team when I was in college. I did our Central Ohio USPC. I was helping with that, our coaching, our youth leagues. Like, that's how I started, and then it became a job for me. So you can give some kid experience at doing it.
What John, my desk person, has been here all. That's one of his main jobs during the day when he's not, as he's working the desk. I let him take care of the social media. I don't have time. He writes up stuff really well. It's the young kids know it. Let them do it. Give them the power.
Right.
And like you said, they have questions. I tell them to write it up. I'll look at it. Looks great. Get it out there. Let's schedule it.
Yeah.
And it keeps them involved. It keeps when you give employees, like, they are a part of the team, they stay longer.
They're excited.
Yeah. And events like this can happen for us.
Right. And you may not, like, you know, if you're a business owner and you're like, well, I don't have someone on my team that does that. Well, I bet you have a youth league, and I bet you have even just a regular league. You might have someone out there that wants to do it and wants to help you. And sometimes they don't even charge you to do it. Like, sometimes if you have, like, when I was a kid, I'm like, well, I need to get experience doing this stuff. Don't pay me. Let me just dabble and do this stuff. And I was happy to do it.
What we do, the RIUSPC, I'm a part of the local association, is I don't have the time even to do their Facebook page.
Right.
We actually give scholarship to, we're trying it now. This is the first time. We're giving a scholarship to one of the junior bowlers who's bowling out, Justin Goodspeed, to post our
That's great.
tournaments, let him get experience, give him some scholarship money, and it's less things
That's
we have to worry
fantastic.
about.
That's a fantastic idea. I'm going to go tell my friends in Central Ohio that they need to do that because they've been trying to figure out an internship program for years.
Yep.
Man.
Especially with USBC kicking back a lot of the smart fund, you have unused funds.
Yeah.
That's a great way to use them up and getting the kids involved.
That's a fantastic tip right there. If any USBC association people are listening, or even like a bowling center, again, like you might have some unused funds hanging out.
Doesn't come out of their pocket. The kids get experience, and it's money that if we don't use, it goes back into the fund. So might as well use it.
Yeah, for sure. I love that idea. All right, we have Kylie stepping up on lane 49. Victoria here. We are wrapping up. We're getting down to the end. Game 5.
It went by fast.
It did go by fast, yeah. Too fast sometimes.
Yes. Especially on our end of the center, all the prep work and everything that goes into it, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate all the work. We can tell. We really appreciate it.
Like I said, you and Leanne coming out here, and Mike and Kelly and Gigi.
What a
and
rough break.
Oof.
Man, I'm sorry, Morgan. You didn't deserve that. Morgan's like, I just want to be done.
Yep.
And this stupid pair is not helping me.
3 frames left. Fill them up.
Yeah, right? You know the end of the tournament when you're like that, and you're like, really, bowling lane, really, you had to play me like that.
The bowling gods giveth and taketh.
They
Unfortunately,
they do. That has been the story of these two pairs. Like on the right pair, they give it.
Yep.
On the left pair, they take it away.
Yep.
They're like, nope, not today. Shot. Oh, man.
Wow.
Telling you, this pair is being mean to these girls.
The black cloud of the upper bank here is 49 and 50, the live stream pair.
Woo. It wasn't this bad yesterday. This pair got really tight. I don't know what happened during practice, but I think the first group of guys did not. I really don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Something happened. Because last pair, the left lane, we called it bucket land because exactly what happened to Taryn's ball, it just stopped. And it was leaving, all the girls were getting buckets. Now you have that was the U18 girls, U15 girls here. You know, there's a little lower ball speed.
Yep, ball speed and rev rate, and it's gonna.
I mean, Taryn's she's doing all she can to get ball speed on this ball, but she'll grow a little taller, get a little stronger. It's just what happens.
And then in 2 years, when you guys do come back, we'll see kids that were yay big are now towering over all of us, and it's what that happened with Elena. She came 2 years in a row. She won the Neo tournament, which is a big junior event around here. She skipped. Couldn't come last year, and I saw her now, and she's grown
a lot.
God,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, this pair is tight. I think they're a little too far right.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be too far right if they were bowling on 51 and 52 because there was this little bank out there. Because even I forget, it wasn't Malia, it was someone else. Oh, it was Amanda Lang.
Oh, nice spare.
Nice
like
spare.
Grace.
She was bowling right up like the 10 board, and she had a little look, but that is not here on this pair. You got to be in. You got to trap it.
Yep.
Or you got to be in Anthony.
Yes. Just wheel the lane. It don't matter.
Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be her.
Yes.
And here we go. Talk about some power, some revolutions.
Yep.
Yeah. She's like, Blair, what are you talking about? This pair is fine.
This is not this is not a long pattern for her. This is just a house shot for her.
Yeah. Which Anna and Christian both proved me wrong on this pair. Christian Mouton came here and he struck a bunch.
Yes.
So
then he moved over to, I believe it was 57, 58.
Yes.
And he went to front 8, game 4.
He did.
Yes.
He's like, I'm here. I'm ready to strike. Oh yeah, let's go. Good job, Victoria. See, that's where you need to play. Right there. Like, don't try to, you can't go around it.
No.
You just have to trap it right in that line. What Grace just did. That was a great shot. Should have struck.
Yes.
Come
Almost
on.
want to fade it. A little fade.
Yes.
On the inside.
Right like that.
Right.
Yep.
Like that.
Good shot.
And.
All right, Michael, what is going on? Like, what did you do to this pair?
This is getting ugly.
Yeah. No, it is game 5 though.
Yes.
And this is what we talk about, where in the youth bowling world, when they go to junior gold, they only bowl with kids in their division, their gender. But in most youth tournaments, it's all mixed.
Yep.
So like these U15 girls are following. Today we started 3 groups of U18 boys started on this pair.
Yep.
And then a U18 girls and the U15 girls are finishing off, so they have to learn how to bowl on that transition of the guys, which is hard. Especially
a long pattern, a lot of rev rate. It's going to push into the back, and you got to be able to find that spot where your ball can hook wherever down lane.
It is not easy out there.
No.
Victoria's like, I did not like that.
Even though some of these girls some of these kids in general just make it look so easy.
They do. It's not.
No.
I will tell you,
No.
it is not. They work really hard at their game, and it's fun. It's fun to watch them.
Yes.
Here we go, Kylie. That's a double. Good job.
Actually, the way it looks, our pair might be the final pair. Oh no, one that was going to be done a little.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we Oh, we got a couple still bowling, but
yeah,
definitely this end is the slower end. Good spare.
That's okay. We're not in a rush.
Oh man, I jinxed her. Nope. Leanne actually likes it when she can go through the scores and verify everything, and they're not waiting on us.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they all get done at the same time, they're like, "Okay, let's go."
Yeah.
And we're like,
it's the mad rush of score sheets into the office.
Yes.
Yes.
And we do like to check.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good shot by
Nice shot.
Morgan. Yep. That's what she did on the last shot too. She's like, I did that last time. It should be a double. Yes, it should, Morgan. We understand. Good shot by Taryn.
That should be a spare there.
Yeah.
Kylie looking to triple here.
It's always good. When I was younger, the long pattern was the hardest for me too. I had a lower rev rate. Still do. I have a very, very low rev rate. And I don't enjoy long patterns. So when everyone likes the long, I'm like, nah, put out a short for me. I'm good. Short, medium, long pattern, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done. So I feel for the girls.
Yeah.
But
that looks good from. Thought that was good
I know.
off Grace's
That's
hand.
bucket land.
Yes.
Welcome to bucket land.
All right. I've now seen it.
Yeah. But if there's any young ladies listening that feel the same, where the long pattern's the trickiest, that's the one if I'm going to bowl a tournament and I don't know what the pattern is, because that happens to us, especially on the PWBA tour, they don't tell us, then I'm like, well, I'm going to practice on long because that's the one I don't
practice
know how
on
to
your
do.
worst pattern. Absolutely.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Leanne, we'll at Storm, we'll put long pattern on one lane and short on the other, and Leanne's over on the short and I'm on the long. I'm like, ugh.
It's amazing now what these machines can do with these patterns and how they can make them. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, KEGEL, our friends at KEGEL, they're a sponsor of the SYC. They do our lane patterns. Came out with an atlas. If you got an atlas at Storm, it is fantastic.
They look nice. The wireless to put any it already has 200 and something. The library is the big thing.
Yeah, the library is just there. So if we want to put out an SYC pattern, if we want to, because we had like our library that we were choosing from for ball tests and stuff. But now anything we want to put out, it's just in there.
It's unbelievable. The technology in everything now.
If you're looking at a new lane machine, Atlas is where it's at. All their machines are great though.
Yes.
Which ones do you guys have here?
We actually still have the Custodian Ion.
Okay, that's
hopefully soon.
Yeah.
But it still works.
They're built to last.
They are. Batteries go a little quicker here just because it's 60 lanes. We have to keep on top of batteries. But other than that, they run like tanks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with it.
No.
I heard that you have an interest in building a training lane. So maybe Specto and all that stuff is in your
Well,
wheelhouse?
Pro Shop has Specto and
nice.
And what's the target system from Specto?
I know what you're talking about.
Torch.
Yes, Torch is. Oh, you have a Torch?
We have Torch. Yeah, John has it in the shop.
I love the Torch.
Yep.
That was my dream when I was still in Ohio. I was like, can we get a Torch, please?
When they were first building it, putting it out, because they put it out obviously in front of the Pro Shop, and I'm looking down, I see a big green light. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Torch. Okay.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
The Specto technology, again, on the technology of bowling is unbelievable. The ball tracking with the app. Oh.
Yeah. Shout out to KEGEL.
Yes.
They're always working on new tools to make bowlers better.
Yep.
All right, here's Anna. Anna Antony. I believe she is our U15 champion. I haven't looked, but she had a very large lead this morning. I bet if I look now. Yeah, Anna was plus 133 going into this game.
Yep.
She has had a fantastic tournament. Today she's plus 122. She's averaging 230. She's crushing it.
Yes.
Yesterday she went plus 12 on the medium and on the short. Let's see what she went over there. She went -1 with a 268. So she's just had a great weekend. Yes. Shout out to Anna.
Yeah. Shout out to Bowlmetrics.
Bowlmetrics. Yeah.
That first time seeing it in person, all the stats is unbelievable. What that program can do.
Yeah.
Just with a click of a button.
Yeah. All right, and she spares it. 266.
I think that solidifies her.
She's Anna.
Yes.
Should make her come talk to me. Come here, Anna. She can't hear me.
No.
I will. I'll have her. Anna, come here. Come up here. Come on. Come hang out. All right. You can talk right in this microphone.
Hello.
Anna, hang on. Let's put this headset.
This weekend, I have to say that long was definitely my best block. And I've just been trying to do consistently and just go plus, because I haven't been able to do it at an SYC before. So I'm really happy that I went plus 100. Very happy.
Yes.
Yes, I'm also very happy about that. Number 5.
Very nice.
That means you got another banner coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's good. Hasn't gone plus at a tournament. Well, that's not the story this tournament.
No.
So good shout out to Anna. Michael, thank you so much
for
having us in Rhode Island.
It.
We can't wait to come back 2025. We already got some plans.
Yep. I appreciate, again, you guys coming down. I want to thank my staff while I'm here for helping me out with this, because I cannot do this alone. And obviously Alex and John in the pro shops. It's a whole team effort to pull something like this off, and everybody deserves credit. So I thank you guys again. You guys are great. Also, this runs like a well-oiled machine. Fantastic, and we'll look forward to having it in 2025.
Great. Well, until next time, you guys, we'll be in the Coastal Classic next month. We got some other live streams coming up. We have some other shows. Morning Bolt tomorrow. So until next time, we'll see you.
This has been a live stream presentation of the 2023 SYC Rhode Island. The 2023 SYC season would not be possible without the generous donations from our sponsors: Storm Bowling, I Am Bowling, PBA Junior, KEGEL, Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, 3G Shoes, Ray's Eyewear, Ballard's Bowling Academy, Master Industries, Quality Respite and Home Care, and by T&D Transportation. Special thanks to the official scoring system of the Storm Youth Championships, Bowlmetrics. The preceding was produced exclusively by Storm Bowling. For more information on upcoming events and more, please visit stormbowling.com. Once again, thanks for watching.